Esoteric Order of Roleplayers present Lost in the Maze, a Deadlands Reloaded campaign with David Larkins as the Marshal.
Really get some good studio quality recordings of those horrible sounds.
Yes, bone crunching and flesh ripping. Perfect.
Yeah. I will never forget that. When she was a puppy, I was out in the front yard with her praying that she would pee at some point. Yeah. And she wasn't. She was just staring
it's like
at me.
2 in the morning, right?
2 or 3. I'm like, please just do your business. And she's just looking at me. And so then she's like, what, like 8 weeks old, so cute. And so then we're sitting there. Friggin', listen, on the other side of the street, I hear bone crunching. Like the sound
like right out in the road.
Bone crunch, like something crunching on bone. I'm like, oh my god. So I pick her up, I'm like, I don't care if you peed.
Yeah.
We're inside the house so fast, I was like,
Oh my god.
is that what I think? Oh yeah, it's bones.
What happened?
I don't know. I didn't want to check.
One of the neighbors feeding a dead body with their dogs.
It was that
No
guy.
doubt.
Yeah. It was a
coyote or something in the street?
There's probably a coyote in the street, or maybe a bear. It doesn't sound like a bear, though.
A bear eating a coyote.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, so what do we want to do?
Well, we can start.
Just like, what was it called? Showboating?
Mm-hmm.
We're just showboating for now.
Showboating
Because Jade's going to be late, so.
Oh yeah.
Anyway.
That's fine, we can get started.
Oh, doggy.
That's right, because the only person doing anything interesting in the first few minutes of this anyway is going to be Lilly.
That's right.
Yeah,
so
Lilly
let's,
has a decision to
pass
make.
The cards around there.
Oh. Do you think Jade will want to draw her own? Wait, 3? Wait, I'm sorry. 3?
Yeah, 3.
Yeah,
3 if you're veteran, 2 if you're seasoned.
And who did the interlude this week?
I don't think anybody did.
No one did.
Somebody dropped the ball?
Must have been.
You know what? Screw it. I'm concocting one, so I'll do it next week.
Alright, we can do it next week.
Oh yeah.
All good.
Alright.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Sorry everybody. I'm sorry.
No, please enjoy.
I'm so excited.
Enjoy the moment.
The remainder of this game session. Dang it. Well, that's not bad.
What? Why
I got some amazing cards. Oh my god.
Cool.
Ooh.
There we go. 2 blueies, 1 red, 2 white. I got 2 blue chips, y'all.
Oh, you.
I'm gonna.
You've done it now.
Whatever. So yeah, whatever's happening to us is going down.
I forgot. Seasoned is 3?
Seasoned is 2.
3 cards, so you should get 1. Wait, are you seasoned?
Yeah, seasoned is 2 cards.
2
Veteran
cards.
is 3 cards.
Okay, and then for
And
chips.
Chips
3
is...
chips.
3
Okay,
chips. So
great,
you're
we're
on
good.
it. You're good.
Yay.
Unless you have extenuating circumstances.
Like me!
Yeah. Well.
Aha.
1 chip. Because I took lucky.
Right.
Hey, I got a blue!
Woo!
Lucky!
Right. Okay.
Oh, I apologize, Jen.
None
Just
is
to let
there.
you know on your Netflix queue, I watched Once Upon a Time. Like,
Oh, that's fine.
I was just watching it.
Good. Good.
Why is that so familiar?
It's an ABC show. It's like a mediocre game somebody's running, and I can't stop watching it. Yeah.
Mediocre.
Game. Like if like somebody was running this game as a game.
And you kind of like,
Unfortunately, I've been
yeah,
gaming-
it's sort of this weird mashup where like all the different...
Let me describe it.
Letter. Here. I have a question about
Yes,
Benny.
yes.
Pay out Benny? Does that mean a chip?
Yes.
Basically,
Oh,
Once Upon
you're
a
already doing
Time.
it?
Let's use it. I don't know what
Alright,
to do with
alright,
it besides
cool.
use it.
It's this ABC show. It's been on for about 2 years. They basically take like all of the fairy tales, but they're
No,
all
you
the
can search.
Disney-fied
Take one of your
versions,
choice.
right?
Oh.
Yeah.
What's going on here?
Wait,
You're playing a card.
that you,
Oh.
you get a Benny or an adventure card?
I paid
She
a
gets
Benny
to search the
deck.
yeah.
for
She
one card.
plays a fake chip to search the deck for
wow.
a card of her choice.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, sweet. So yeah, so they basically take all the fairy tales, but like the Disney version of them, and they make it into like, what if they were all in this town and they were under some curse where they don't know who they are? Like, they don't realize that they're actually like Snow White and Cinderella and Prince Charming and stuff like that.
And a
Yes.
Black Lancelot, apparently.
That's a whole other thing. Anyway, very Disney, very Disney-fied.
Is it British?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. They shoot it in Vancouver, but anyway, still all that to say, I've been watching it. It's okay, but it's like somebody's game that they're running, Because at this point I've been gaming so much that usually when I'm watching a film, I'm like, oh, okay,
Who's the
who would be
NPC?
playing what?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. There's
exactly.
that.
Oh,
or-
yeah.
It does color things.
Yeah, it does. And it's like, okay, and then if we have a gaming group, then I'm like, okay, who's playing which character? So anyway, we were watching Star Wars the other day and we figured it out.
We figured
for
it
this
out.
group too.
Yeah.
I
We'll
want
let-
to hear that comment.
Yeah,
I want to
Yeah.
know. Don't you want to know?
We will.
I really do.
Okay, no.
I hope I'm in the
Minutes
show.
away.
I just hope I made it into the show.
I'm pretty sure I'm like a stormtrooper.
You're like a
No,
Wookiee.
no, we
You're like
we
a-
base it off like
No, an
personality of like the person you're Ewok.
He's the Ewok. Look at him.
Look at how adorable he is.
I'll be an Ewok. I'll take down the Empire, I
Yeah, with
guess.
your little rubber bands and instruments.
I'll be an analogy for Vietnam. Why not?
Oh, sweet mother of
Oh,
God.
there we go.
God, bringing the tone down too soon.
Too soon.
I know, that was a joke. So anyway, so I've been watching it, and I'm in the second season of it, and sometimes it's horrible, but other times it's really fun.
Different writers, you think?
Yeah,
Yeah.
different directors.
yeah.
So basically what they've done is they have a spin-off show where they're basically kind of milking the whole Wonderland thing. So basically they can go between realms, like they can go to Wonderland, they can go to Neverland, they can go to like the Enchanted Forest, which is like the canon of like Snow White and Seven Dwarfs and stuff like that. So Pinocchio. It's kind of disturbing but good at the same time.
Yeah.
I enjoy it.
Good.
It's kind of one of my things that I watch where I'm like, God, this is dumb, but I can't stop watching it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So anyway, so that's gonna be on your
God, I
queue.
think Alias would count. Vitaly and I are watching.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
It just depends on whatever.
It's getting pretty
yeah.
dumb too, even dumber than usual.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
It's so
Alias is
disappointing.
still airing?
Oh no.
Okay.
We're just watching
Netflix
like,
or whatever,
Yeah,
Hulu or
yeah Netflix.
So it might say because you've watched once, or
Right. Isn't that horrible? I wonder how many. That's probably.
how many marriages have been broken up
Yeah.
by because
Yeah.
you watched.
By Alias?
No.
No,
Jennifer Garner?
no. Like if you-
an emotional affair with Jennifer Garner.
character in Aliens, she's talking to me. All right, you have bigger problems. We're getting a divorce. No. Yeah, Jen,
yeah,
totally.
yeah.
Because you watched this documentary, what the fuck are you watching that about? I didn't realize you were into blah, etc.
Soviet United States.
Sometimes it's a deal breaker, sometimes it isn't. What?
Right. Nothing. No. Nothing.
So they know I'm watching once? Yeah. I don't care.
Right.
I'm not ashamed. That was a very strange pause. Did you add new music?
No, I'm just doing a new setup here because of the mic. I can't play music and record on the same device at the same time. So
Oh,
So
well,
we
I
have
hope
bigger sound. It's good.
seems a little better.
it's
doesn't
way
it?
better.
Yeah,
It's actually
yeah.
way better. And do you have like at least 3 hours of music?
It's my usual mix that I play.
And is it 3 hours? About 3 hours?
Yeah.
Whoa. Why?
I'm curious because
Yeah.
then you just have to turn around and futz around with it during your critical moment.
Right. Right.
Okay, so Star Wars. What did we determine?
Bear with me.
Stay on target.
Yeah.
So the
Oh god, we should have written it down.
right, that's ready.
Chewbacca was an NPC.
Yeah.
He was bought as an ally.
Oh,
for-
because
for Han.
okay, yes. So I'm playing Luke, of course. Cool. The idealistic little douchebag who,
Mhm.
you know, trying to fight for what's right.
Scrappily.
Yeah, scrappy and like, eh. So I'm doing that.
I'm kind of whiny.
Am I Darth Vader?
Whiny, very whiny. No.
No.
Let's see, what was Renae? C-3PO? Or R2-D2? Did we ever playing both? Like,
Damn it. Should have written it down.
No, I swear it was
We had it locked
C-3PO.
in.
Jen.
Anyway, Jen, yeah.
Jen is playing. No, wasn't Jen playing like? Wasn't it like Jen and Renae playing C-3PO and R2-D2?
That'd be funny. That'd be
I
good.
remember.
And so
That'd be good.
Dave, you were playing Han Solo.
Of course.
Because you're a rogue and you built up a Wookiee MP, you know,
Oh, okay.
just so you can have.
You work the system so that you,
work
had
the
an
system
ally
so you have
and
an
your
ally.
own ship.
Right, yeah.
But you had to get the ship El Cheapo.
Right.
Right.
So you were like, no, the only way I'll play this is if I can make my own, you know, co-pilot
Mhm.
and have my own ship. They're like, okay, figure it out.
Mhm.
And so you did.
Co-pilot can't speak common.
Exactly. And then you're
It's like
talking to
that.
him the whole time. And then Jade had his Leia, right?
Was it? Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And this is totally our interpretation, but anyway. It was funny.
Boba Fett.
Well, obviously that was David.
Oh.
Yeah.
David is all the antagonists.
Or no,
But-
wasn't it? No, wasn't Jen like Obi-Wan or something?
No.
No.
Really? That was an NPC?
Mhm. I think it was like R2 and C-3PO.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because, you know.
Yeah. Protocol droid.
Mm-hmm.
Because R2D2 is a secret sociopath.
Yeah.
Anyway.
R2D2
His head spins around. I don't know.
Yeah, R2 is very unassuming at first, but he's actually badass.
He's
Yeah.
actually a major badass, but he's also more emotional than C-3PO, really. So anyway, that was just our silly thing. It comes up with almost every movie we end up watching.
Wow.
Usually if my mind starts wandering, then I'm like, okay, who's playing who in this game?
Pause.
Yeah. No, I'm just thinking about it.
Yeah.
It's kind of dark.
Cast everyone in terms of endearment.
No, we have not. And I haven't watched that.
That's really funny.
Watch Point Break next time.
Oh, I'm totally Keanu.
It's
Totally.
True. It's true.
I think Jen would be Busey.
Oh, definitely.
I don't remember.
You should.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like one of the gayest movies ever.
I remember
One
that.
of Busey's best roles.
Give me a burrito. 2.
No, he wants meatball
Meatball sandwich.
Oh,
subs.
meatball sub. That's right.
2.
Utah,
Two.
give me 2.
Utah.
Last meal Busey. So think about the movie. The riff tracks for that is superb.
It's quite
Oh,
good.
is it?
Oh,
I'd
it's
love
so
to see
good.
that.
So we should do a screening of
Oh my
that.
gosh.
Yeah, it's quite good.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
I did not realize they had a riff track, so I need to watch
Yes,
it.
they do.
Yeah.
We watched. When else did we see Point Break?
Did you see it in theaters?
Oh, I did. Oh God. Oh my God, that was like my porn back in the day.
Yeah, it was.
That was like,
Remember those
oh my
days.
God.
Yeah. Yep.
God. The Swayze and the Keanu.
Both of them surfers.
Oh God.
Just excuse establishments
Oh my God.
continuously.
Yeah, it was very.
And play beach football.
It was an eye-opening experience. Put it that way. How the hell did I get in to see that? I don't know, but I did. I was determined. Why are we talking about this? I don't want to talk about my sexual awakening.
Okay. And on that note.
Wait, what time is it? Oh, okay.
So anyway, we did leave off last week with a little bit of a non-cliffhanger, since we all know what's going to happen. But
Yeah.
yes.
Can we trade cards?
Oh, yeah,
Or-
so-
So,
I've
alright.
been thinking.
Yeah, what do you,
I've got villainous verbosity. Play to make an opposing wild card lose his next action by gloating or talking about his master plan.
Ooh.
Oh, that we could use.
You're good at
I'm keeping
computing.
this.
Yeah.
I think we make the bad guy glow.
Yeah, it's
Talk
making
about
the
it.
bad
the bad
person.
guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
you don't want to play that?
You could play this on the guy who's wanting to take you away.
Or someone who
Higher up.
Or
poses-
higher up.
Or someone who poses a little bit more of a threat than if you stabs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he's actually a wild card, so.
Oh
that's
okay.
part of the problem.
Got it.
That's a good card.
It is.
I have some pretty hilarious ones actually that I'm really tempted to play right now.
What? Really? Well, then do it.
Or should I do it just to fuck with things?
Yeah.
Go nuts.
Yeah.
What in God's name?
Is that the name of the card?
It should be.
Should be.
Oh.
So you're,
Oh, it's a Deadlands card, so it's even better.
Yeah.
so you're on the side of Mount Baldy. You're at 9,000 foot elevation. And you're suggesting that this happens?
Yes.
You're suggesting that this
A
happens?
bolt of lightning.
I almost want to. I guess because I know I'm like kind of like getting a little too excited because this is the beginning. This isn't the whole scenario. So I should
Might
wait
wanna
on
hold
it.
on to
Yeah,
it.
no, I just thought it'd be funny.
That would be hilarious.
You
but-
all find out about it eventually. Sorry, everybody. Okay, well, no, I'll tell them. Okay.
Maybe it's Indians up here.
Basically, a snake oil salesman comes out of nowhere
It says play at any time.
and starts like
Yes.
peddling his wares
Yes.
or her wares, complete with the wagon and the entourage promoting his wares.
Yes. That's good stuff.
Rolls in, they're like, oh. Hey guys.
What the hell am I doing up on the side of this mountain? I'm not gonna find. Hey!
Oh!
It's good.
I was tempted, but hopefully I'll be able to use it later.
It's like this one time I was driving home on Christmas night.
Oh,
It was like, Southern California, so it wasn't too bad, but it was like 45 degrees out.
well, it's nothing really.
Pull off to get some gas.
Ominous ding.
Yeah. I pull off to get some gas, and I'm like out in the middle of nowhere. I'm out in Sea Valley, And
I like this too. You get to of nowhere.
Well, on Christmas night it is. There's nobody on the freeway.
No, it's true.
So I pull into the Shell station and I get out of my car and there's like this cling, 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 little sound, like little bells, you know? Kind of look around. And it's like one of those little Mexican ice carts.
Yes!
And this dude is just like standing over near the cashier's window with his cart in like a full like thermal jacket because it's so fucking cold outside. It's like
Oh my God.
it's like 2 a.m. and he's like just ringing the bells and he's got his hood cinched tight so you can't even see his face. It's just like this black hole. And I was like,
that's great.
who is trying to sell Mexican ice on Christmas night at 2 a.m?
It was
It's some
Christmas Eve,
random-
right? It was like Christmas,
Christmas
morning.
night.
Morning,
It was
Christmas
Christmas night.
morning.
No, it was Christmas Day night.
Oh, okay.
You know, I've been out to Christmas
Okay.
parties and stuff. And
Oh, God.
Oh.
yeah.
Hilarious. I love that story.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I'm trying to buy time for Jade, but...
It's fine. We can start.
Yeah.
So here we go. Rodriguez, the pilot of the airship.
That's his name?
I thought it was
It was Garcia.
I mean Garcia. Excuse me.
Garcia.
Oh, there you are.
Hey, perfect timing.
Hey.
Hit every red light on the way.
Of
here.
course.
Yeah.
I would have been here like 15 minutes.
That's okay.
Aw.
Do you want some
Don't
water?
Just long enough.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep, exactly.
I don't know yet. Just I will help myself.
I think I may have hit somebody on the way over.
I almost hit a cyclist. And
What?
He was drunk.
Yeah.
And it was at the intersection of Sirius and St. Mike's.
Ooh,
He,
oh my god.
I was going at 35, and he was riding in the bicycle lane, and all of a sudden he turns his bike right into me.
Oh my god.
Luckily, there was no one in the lane next to me, so I was able to like.
Wow.
Swerver.
That's not bad.
Wow, that would have been terrible.
Jeez.
Yes.
It's terrifying.
That is terrifying.
It's okay. It's alright. Everything's just fine.
Okay.
Oh, you know what I saw this morning? So this is what you wanted to know about.
Oh, right. This thing you wanted to share.
So I did the Buffalo Thunder race this morning,
Oh.
and I saw a group. Okay, there were musicians playing music all along the way, like every 4 miles. And then, where there were supposed to be musicians, there was a group of belly dancers. Belly dancing for us on the side of the road.
That is awesome.
It was so badass.
That's awesome.
That's amazing.
And I looked for you.
Thank
There
you.
were 5 or 6.
Oh. Just not any of us? No.
Oh really? Oh okay. I thought you might have known about it.
No.
Just
That's
random
weird.
gorilla belly dancers.
Yeah.
Well, we like to infiltrate every nook and cranny of society. We'll be next weekend at Mississippi Bay Renaissance Fair at Las Golondrinas.
Right.
We'll be there
Nope.
from 9 to 5 both days.
Wow.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
So
Hang out
that
with me
that
all day,
seals the
that's it.
deal.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's it then.
We're sort of thinking taking next week off because Dave can't make it, and
Okay,
so then-
because I was planning on being there because my last show's at like 3:30, and I don't have to do
okay.
any roaming.
Oh,
Because I
okay.
end up doing 5 stage shows during the day because I'm a big girl, so I get to dance in the tavern. And so all the underage girls are the ones who do all the roaming.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like done at 5.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll leave it up to you. I mean, if you feel like
I'm
you'd be.
totally. I'm just saying. I was planning.
good?
On it. I'm
Okay.
happy
You
to
planning
do
on it? Okay. Well, then I'll leave it up in the air for now.
It's up in the air.
it. Just saying. I was planning on it. So.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Alrighty. Because we were specifically not supposed to cancel on Dave's account.
Yeah, please.
No matter how much I scream.
Yes, no matter how much I beg you.
No matter how much I call you on Saturday.
Please,
Please,
please.
Jade, are you sure you're not really tired? Really tired?
You're getting sleepy.
It's
Sleepy.
not my glass.
Do you want a glass now?
No, I just was moving it.
Just a tick. It's okay. It's all right.
I'm sorry.
You're moving my glass.
You just moved my glass. Okay.
So, let's do this.
Yes, so Garcia, thank you. Yes, not Rodriguez.
Fucking Garcia, man.
Alright, so Garcia has a gun trained on all of you, saying only Lilly can come up.
Well,
Now I'm picturing him like Garcia from Reno 911.
That's basically it, yeah.
Fucking Garcia. Only Lilly can come up?
Yes.
Okay.
I put my gun
Okay,
on
so-
him. I put my gun on him.
Do you wanna climb that ladder and show him how wrong he is, Lily?
Now. You promised you won't hurt my friends.
I
If I
promise.
come with you.
I just want you, Lily.
Oh my goodness! Oh boy.
And the rope ladder.
Wait. Won't hurt us or won't let us back on the ship?
Oh no, he won't directly
He won't
hurt
shoot
you.
Oh.
Yeah.
But we can get back on the ship.
No.
Not now.
She's just ensuring that he's not going to shoot us as soon as he flies away.
Yes.
He just wants Lily. All right.
Yes, Lily.
Wow. All right. I'm gonna stand back because I know what she's capable of, and I kind of get a smile on my face.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of smiling, wryly, staring up, thinking he's gonna get what he deserves.
Anyone want to play quick hand of poker while this is going down?
Sure. Yeah. So I'll step up and we can start playing cards.
Well, we're sitting here for a while. Till the next airship comes along.
We're just gonna wait for her to do her business.
Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, you ascend the rope ladder.
Yes.
All right. He backs up, and
Wait, where is he standing right now?
Okay, so
I climb up onto the.
as you're coming up, you see he's backed up back towards the helm, and he's lowered his gun, and he takes his hat off with his hand and puts it over his heart. You know.
Oh my goodness. Oh my
Oh, Miss
goodness.
Lily, I'm sweet on you. Let me take you away. We'll fly away in our airship. Never have to come down.
With one swivel chair, by the way.
Yeah, well.
And a hammock.
Oh yeah, I
A
forgot.
makeshift, net, cargo net hammock for two.
Yeah.
I forgot.
That's awesome.
All right.
Awfully romantic, Lily.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Out comes the fan.
Oh god.
I'm nervous right now.
Mhm.
You've made me blush. Come over here and give me a kiss.
Oh.
All right. So I'm gonna say you have the drop on him.
Oh my
I've got
god.
persuasion too.
Oh, no need. He's
What's she gonna do? We don't know what she's gonna do yet.
I think I
scared.
do.
basically when I rolled his reaction modified by your charisma. It's on a 2 to 12 scale, and I got a 15.
Oh my god.
So.
He is like into it.
Yeah. So
Sprung.
so
Sorry.
you've got the drop on him, so that will give you a +4 to hit and damage should you so choose.
Should I so choose?
I think
I
we
love
all
that you're
know
joking about that. If I would choose to do that.
Yeah, anyway, I'm rolling.
Wait, would this be the good time for my snake oil?
Oh,
No,
please, God.
That would be hilarious.
Right.
In the airship? I love it.
He comes up out of a cargo box.
Yeah.
Where am I? Well, have I told you about Balsam specific?
Just another airship shows up.
Yeah, another airship.
Salesman.
Fucking airships
because
show up.
I have
yeah.
I have this card, Jade, that I can't wait to play this
Oh, I've
session.
gotten this one before.
Yeah, she almost
yeah.
played it like at the outset
Yeah.
right now on the side of a 9,000 foot
Too
mountain.
funny. Oh my god. All right.
All right, so you're gonna go ahead.
What are you gonna do?
Oh yeah.
Slash at him?
So let's wait. No, he's gotta get a little closer.
All right, yeah. So he
Okay, so he's getting
moves
closer.
in.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
He's
Okay.
blushing
Venus flytrap.
furiously. Yeah. Yeah.
So I grab one hand, put it on
Mhm.
my face,
Mhm.
and I reach down and slice at his belly.
Ooh, the belly slice. Oh my god. All right. Go ahead and make a fighting roll there,
All right.
and you get a
She is
+4.
Deadly.
Yeah, that's not very nice.
Yeah.
You're playing it. What's her
So
fan?
fighting is just D4, I guess, if it's.
Oh, your fan. What is your fan?
Oh.
Do you have the skill in fighting?
Is there a fan? Iron fan.
Yeah, but do you have
Range,
skill
that's
fighting?
damage.
Oh, fighting. You don't have fighting.
Oh, do you wanna trade a card?
Oh.
Oh. Oh, sure.
Because this will give you a D6 in fighting.
There you go.
All right.
Holy
then.
moly. Okay. So do you want to choose between my two? They're
Okay.
pretty cool.
Okay.
Okay, D6. Oh,
Great.
sweet. Okay.
All right.
You can keep the gloating. I'm sure I'll need the lucky brick.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
A lucky brick
Are
or
you
break?
still like spewing
Am I?
blood from your?
Oh yes.
Okay.
It hasn't stopped.
Lest
It
we
never
forget.
stops.
Lest we forget.
I did forget.
Never forget.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I forgot.
So yeah.
All right,
Go ahead
okay.
and
I've got
plus-
my chips ready just in case.
Yeah,
Ready to
right.
go.
And you get your +4 as well.
Oh, +4.
+4 to that.
5.
Okay, so 9. That'll hit.
Okay.
Hit with a raise actually. So you're gonna do your damage plus a d6 plus 4.
Plus 4?
Uh huh.
Oh my gosh.
Damage plus a d6. So what's
Plus
your
4.
damage on your fan? Is it 2d6?
Yeah. Or 2d4.
2d4s. Okay. Plus a d6
Plus
to that plus 4. Oh my
Yeah.
god. Oh
Mhm.
my god. I'm sorry. I just wanted to make it really abundantly clear.
Aces yet.
No, we have not.
We're gonna have to sweep out the.
Yeah,
just close it.
Just mop it out. Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh.
Whoa!
There's an ace on this.
There's an
Okay,
ace
so
11.
here's
So far? So
Yeah,
15.
5.
Put in your ace yet?
15 things. Okay.
And
5 more.
20.
20. Alrighty. So yeah, there's a there's a quick sort of metallic slicing sound, and then the next thing is his guts are just spilling out over his boots, basically.
Hopefully he wasn't too close to your skirts.
Yeah.
Hopefully not.
Yeah.
We're in a
So
flaming skirt.
we're playing cards on the ground, right?
Yeah.
Let's get a gaming rolling.
Let's go gambling.
All right,
I'm gonna
gambling.
gamble. All right, let's see.
Gambler.
5. What did you? Oh.
Oh, I got a 0. Or a -1.
That would be a 0.
I have 5, so I won again.
Yeah. I assume you're playing for toothpicks.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
definitely not money at this point.
All right, so right as you're putting down your royal flush, up top in the portal there, you see the rope ladder, and then you just see all this blood come, kind of water falling off the edge of the hatch.
No.
And then, okay, so I grab him by the collar,
Mhm.
kiss him just before he dies, and
Oh my
then
God.
kick him out of the.
Now clear first.
Yeah, clear. Heads up.
So probably a gush of blood, then a body.
Okay, so yeah, you see this gush of blood, and then yeah, this body just comes sailing out the hatch, and
Got entrails and all.
entrails
Like
falling.
streamers.
Yeah, like streamers, exactly.
Some kind of sickening
ribbon
pinata.
dancing.
Yeah.
And then it yes, like rhythmic gymnastics, and then
Just play somersaulting.
tracing the graceful arc of the throw, and then hitting the ground and just going off like a firecracker.
I bet.
So
Bloomers.
yeah.
Wow. All right, so I'm gonna give you my cards back. I just get straightened up and.
Back in the jacket?
Yeah, no comment really.
Yeah, no,
Just everyone just quietly
There's nothing really to say.
starts climbing the rope ladder again.
Yes.
Yeah, just, you know.
But now we need to. We now know who needs to who can pilot the
Yeah.
Now we got
I've got
another
a
problem.
smarts roll.
There you go. Oh.
jack of all trades, MacGyver.
MacGyver. Yeah, I mean,
Let's see.
smarts is usually like, I think I could maybe at least figure out the dials and steering and whatnot.
Piloting is actually linked to agility of all things.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
what I figured.
Yeah.
since
Could
it has
I
to do with
use
coding.
this to find the manual for operating this particular airship?
Absolutely. Hidden stash. Yes,
All right.
definitely.
Nice.
We're on the manual.
Awesome.
I'm gonna be really disappointed if I can't play any of these cards.
Can I do like knowledge in piloting an airship? I find an owner's manual.
No, he found the
He
manual.
found it.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I found the operating manual.
He had a hidden stash thing.
Okay,
So,
I have the revelation one again.
oh, okay.
So.
I'd say that the manual's good enough to offset the default penalty for anyone who wants to try piloting. So it'll just be at a D4 rather than D4 minus 2. Who wants to take the helm?
So it's agility.
Already to -2, guys. So
All right, yeah.
God's at the wheel. I'll try.
My agility is a D10.
What? You should do it.
well, no, it's not. It's
don't
not
get
based off your agility.
agility.
It's
You
just, it's linked to agility.
That doesn't make any sense.
I'll try it.
I know I don't like
All
that
right,
idea
that's fine.
either, Jen. It makes me mad.
It makes me mad. All
Although I
right.
have a D10 in writing.
Not
Piloting.
gonna do
Got a
any good.
4.
4. All right. Good enough.
As long as you don't crash.
Yeah. So you
Yeah,
you
that's
ease into the padded
It
seat.
starts like tilting. Just
Yeah.
ever so slightly.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You manage to kind of move it off in a direction, but it is tilted slightly. You know, I'm trying to adjust the flanges. So.
Flanges.
Where are we going? Where are we gonna go?
Which basically
So
are
gosh,
now.
we've got our own airship now.
Yeah, I know. It's what we've always wanted.
Yeah.
We could just fly to the Sierra Nevadas then?
Yeah.
Yeah, we totally
yes.
could. Let's go to Richmond. Oh, we didn't tell you where we were going.
Richmond.
Richmond.
All right,
we did.
We did?
We
Okay,
did
good.
tell Jim,
All right,
right? Jim is
He's
watching
aware.
the
He's
boat.
aware of all this.
Okay.
Well, I guess I might as well sell the boat for scrap iron and move on.
Yeah.
like a little twitch in your mouth right there.
No.
You're like,
Did we stable our horses at progress?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
We took care of all those details.
yeah.
I think we
yeah.
did.
The
We
horses were
did.
stable. yeah.
Everything was
Remember.
I
fine.
can't remember if we left them for sure.
All right. Well,
Everything's good.
I guess to Richmond we go.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Ah, yes. I can't wait.
The unknown.
Oh god.
I'm so excited
We'll
about
get there in
this.
no time, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
We will.
Pretty much.
Totally.
Yeah.
Great.
According to your map, it's not too far
Yeah,
off.
but I'm still trying to.
As the crow flies.
Yeah.
Yes, as the airship flies.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's near a body of water called Owen's Lake.
Okay.
Alright,
I'm still
so-
freaking out about the whole angel being a demon and the
Yeah.
traps and all that stuff.
Yeah. That's really.
God, it seems like eons ago.
It was.
Renae and I were just remarking on how this week was like
Yeah.
really.
So long.
It felt really
Weird.
long.
So long.
Yeah.
It feels like we haven't gamed in like forever, but I don't know. It's just me.
No, it's not just you.
No.
So we are going to Richmond.
Yes. So soon you
Sweet.
leave the San Gabriel Mountains behind you, and
I
you're
can't believe this. Anyway.
flying out over the Mojave Desert.
Mhm.
And
Oh, I have no chips.
oh, hey-oh.
I think of that because it might be useful when I try landing this.
yeah, you're getting your chips together already.
Parachute out.
Oops.
So it's actually quite a lovely.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Wow.
Hallelujah. We might not die this time.
Yeah, I got a bunch of blue chips too. So
Excellent.
just
Alright. It's actually quite a lovely vista because it is winter time, so the desert's in full bloom. Wildflowers just carpeting the desert
yeah.
floor.
This is awesome.
Mhm.
And
Very
We're
beautiful.
just enjoying ourselves.
almost, it's a
Almost.
nice little respite after death traps and
Yeah.
angels
That's
or
bad.
demons disguised as angels and
Yeah.
so forth. So yeah,
Oh, wait,
actually.
time out. Sorry,
yes,
I'm just thinking
no,
about how are we going to tell Lacey? I don't think we could ever really get a legend chip or legendary chip.
legend
Yeah.
chip. Yeah.
Legend chip for that because
Yeah, we
it's
can.
like there's still a demon up there.
We don't have to. Well, but we know how to not. You just don't do anything about it.
Just
Like,
okay,
well,
so it'd be like
say he's still there. We can just say we outsmarted him.
we outsmarted the
and
demon that's up
defeated it.
there.
Mm.
No angel there.
Yes.
There ain't no angel in
We killed
in
the angel and replaced it with a devil.
That worked.
But it may still look like an angel.
Don't go up there.
I was just thinking about it. Yeah, that's no angel.
Wait.
I'm not sure that really reduces fear.
What did you say?
No, it actually.
Don't go there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Was
That's
he
what.
just waiting for me this whole time?
No.
Why?
Why were they
They're
sitting
sitting in front of me.
Oh, did you not?
there? I thought you.
I'd only pulled adventure cards. And
Yeah, I didn't pass you
Whatever,
the chip
then
bag.
I don't know
Send
where
those
they-
back.
Are they, where are your chips? You have your chips?
Yeah. Right here.
Yeah.
You have your
But
chips?
I'll trade mine for this.
That's bizarre.
Pass them
Oh,
back.
that's really
I'll
odd.
trade mine for those three.
No.
No, because they were stacked
They
really
were there. That's why I was
That's
like.
odd,
Then
isn't
I
that
was like,
odd?
was Jade pulling 6 chips now for some reason?
No, I didn't see them.
That's weird. No, we wouldn't have pulled
Strange.
anything for you. So.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I know.
Very odd. Okay, so
Cool. Well, that's.
So yeah,
creepy.
it is a pleasant journey and one that is quickly accomplished. Although, as you are piloting along, I mentioned that there is a ghost fuel powered boiler that provides the hot air for the balloon.
God.
Right.
And
Well, there's only so much ghost rock on board
Okay.
was he a shitty pilot or a good pilot?
in terms of.
Stocking his effing fuel.
He made
We made calculations for a specific trip.
yeah, exactly.
But wouldn't
He
you
had
be
enough for a
prepared
round
just
trip.
in case?
No.
Nope. So he was a shitty pilot. To answer your question. So-
All right. So how much time do we
So
have?
what are we up against?
Well, basically, you have enough to make it to your destination, and then maybe another 6 hours or so
Oh.
of flight after that.
Big deal.
We'll be fine.
Maybe in
Yeah.
Richmond or
Some ghost rock.
And maybe at the.
It is a mining town.
Exactly.
Mhm,
Where are we
absolutely.
gonna park this thing?
Yeah.
I'm already worrying
Somewhere
about
in
that.
we'll just anchor it to the saloon.
Brilliant.
So yeah, it's about a 7-hour flight, and
I'll spend most of it huddled in front of the ghost rock boiler, having it scream at me.
Oh my god.
it is rather chilly. I mean, you're at altitude and it's winter time, so
Yeah.
you've all got your coats and gloves on and everything. You know, you just kind of get used to the general scream of the boiler and the pervasive thrumming hum of the propellers. And
Yep.
in due course, Doc, you spot a tiny little cluster of buildings, sort of situated on a near a bluff side that looks down over Owens Lake.
Oh.
Basically, just picture a big sort of mountain basin, ringed by tall peaks, and sort of salt flats around the lake. The lake itself sort of blood red from algae.
Whoa.
And yeah, and then the town is sort of situated on this bluff overlooking it.
Are there people walking around?
Well, from your altitude, you do see a couple little
Ants?
ants moving around.
Where
Yeah.
we scout and see if we notice any caves or anything in the mountains as we're.
You can all give me notice
Great
rolls.
idea.
right.
That's a really good idea.
Everyone crowd the portholes and peer down.
3.
3.
7.
3.
3.
Wow. All right. So
I
yes.
guess I have like the big window.
You do. You have the big curving bank of windows there. So, and you're coming at it kind of from the southeast, and so kind of out over the lake. And you can see that at the base of the bluff near the lake shore is a little, looks like a cave mouth.
Little moth.
Okay.
You're pretty used to looking for caves at this point, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna note that direction.
Note to self.
Perhaps the rest of you missed that because of a strange phenomenon that seems to occur in this moment.
Oh.
Essentially, everything kind of goes dull, like you've all suddenly stuffed your ears with cotton wads.
So, like, normal for me.
No, yours is completely deaf
And
now.
I'm completely deaf.
Well, no, it's just more like all the highs and lows got cut off, so you can still hear everything, but there's just no like echoing. There's no reverberation.
So it makes the thrumming less agitating and the screams of the Ghost Rock boiler less piercing.
Yes, exactly.
Well, I breathe a sigh of relief.
I'm
I'm happy about this development.
gonna like it here.
Yeah. All right.
All right, so yes, as you begin to vent the hot air and descend, you can see that the town is kind of your classic little one-horse town. There's just like one main street, and let's see, about 8 buildings lining the street. You see a small church up the road a bit, and then a few houses kind of situated around the outskirts. So where do you want to put the ship down?
We're aimed toward it.
Near the lake. Near the lake. Is there enough space by the
Towards that
lake, maybe?
cave. Maybe towards
Yeah,
that
by the cave.
That's where we're
Yeah,
headed.
I'm gonna say maybe closer to the foothills,
Mm-hmm.
but a little outside of town. Just
Okay.
So it's not. Be kind of rude for one, but.
Yeah, all right.
Hey, everybody.
Land on top of the saloon.
Look at us.
On the church.
Look at us.
Yeah,
Tied to the
crush the
steeple.
steeple. Yeah, yeah, tie it
Good
off.
stuff.
USA.
All right. Shit. Release the eagle. All right, so. All right, so you bring the ship down. I'll need another piloting roll for that one.
Fingers crossed. Fingers
Yeah.
crossed. 4.
Hey, all right. So
That is just good enough.
just good enough. Exactly.
That's what I strive for.
Exactly. So yeah, you aim to bring it in, just a few feet off the ground, and you end up kind of rebounding a little bit instead. You kind of touch the ground and then bounce
I
back
see
up.
Lily's petticoats go.
That was good.
Don't even try to pretend that wasn't your original intent.
All the things don't know about dog.
So yeah, you brought her in all right though. So.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Let's open the hatch.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
All right, so
What?
no, it's not. All right, so
Like.
exactly.
Yeah.
No, it's about that Twilight Zone if the people are all
No,
like.
people are all like, says Roddy McDowell. All right,
So handsome.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
So you all step out. It's quite cold and arid up here. There's a chill wind kind of whipping out across the flatlands, out from off the lake.
What's up?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And yeah, you can see this. You can see this little town up ahead. A sort of worn sign identifies it as Richmond.
A worn sign.
A worn out sign. It says Richmond, Colorado.
What? No. That maybe the A, maybe it looks like an O. Maybe it just looks like an
It is hand painted.
Well, I can't read. What the hell am I telling them for?
I just knows what time of day is it?
It is 2 hours before sunset.
Ooh.
Oh.
All right.
Oh,
Why,
man.
Leonard, can I kind of judge about how far away it is to that cave mouth we saw?
How far away? You would have to climb down the cliff and then walk up the beach. Probably about a half mile.
Well, that's not bad.
Yeah.
I think we should go into town though and ask around and see if there's any local legend and lore of interest.
Yeah.
Is there a cave with maze dragons here?
Yeah.
Or some other
Well,
thing.
A screaming
What?
baby?
Why does it say Colorado? Why does it say CO?
Maybe
I
they
thought we were in
don't-
CA.
Maybe they're transported from Colorado. You know, they used to be in Colorado and now they're
Yeah,
in California
exactly.
and they don't really know how states work.
Right. Maybe they don't want to join that particular.
Or maybe
Republic.
Nevada's just smaller than we're used to.
Yeah.
Maybe your own geography's off. You need to go to Colorado.
Well, that could be.
No.
They're doing their own thing.
I think it's odd. I think it's weird.
Well, it's a little weird, but we're used to weird,
That
right?
doesn't
by now, aren't
particularly
we?
faze me.
Yeah.
I don't know, considering that.
It's just a mental note.
Oh yeah, there's definitely a mental note there.
The mental notes
Well,
are
like,
stacking.
Rocky's mining company has done though.
Right. No, so that makes sense.
I mean, they feasibly could have.
Thanks, Doc.
Absolutely. All right, so you begin making your way up the dusty trail towards town.
Yes, we do.
Have to carefully tying off the ship.
Yes.
Of course.
We don't want to lose
Securing the ship.
Damn it!
We come back, it's or it just goes off the cliff and into the lake.
Yeah. Yeah, it just kind of slowly rolls off the cliff.
Strong winds takes it.
Yeah, it just kind of floats out on the lake. Oh, it's getting waterlogged. All right, so
Did anyone shut the door?
yeah.
No.
Of course not.
Well, the blood's washed out now.
Yeah, well,
No, that's a good thing. That's a pro.
with blood-colored water.
It smells so bad.
Funky.
Yeah, there is definitely a funky smell about.
Okay, so we're walking toward town.
So yeah, as I noted earlier, there's a couple like outlying sort of farmhouse style dwellings, but the main town's directly ahead. So first pair of buildings you see entering town are a bank and a barber shop with a faded pole out.
Why all the faded signs?
I don't know, it seems
Everything else
old.
seems kind of dull too. Like.
Yeah.
Beyond that
yeah.
is a general store and then a mud brick jailhouse. Beyond that is a saloon and then a barn-like blacksmith's.
Yeah.
And beyond that, you can just make out the clapboard for a hotel and stables across the way.
That's where we're
There we
staying.
go.
Do we want to try a general store provisions before they close? Then saloon
Yeah.
hotel?
I'm feeling weird about not being able to hear well. So I'm sort of
Weirding you
looking
out.
around like a paranoid a bit.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It is a little odd.
You see in the barber shop, the barber's kind of standing at the window watching you all.
Oh, God.
Oh,
God.
You know.
Like the neighbor.
Is he sharpening?
Exactly.
Is he sharpening his
Yeah,
blade?
he's got his strop out and he's sharpening his.
Oh.
No, he's a hefty gentleman, bald with a big mustache, and he's watching you with an odd look on his face, but it's not really hostile.
I'm gonna tip
okay.
my hat at him.
All right, he nods back.
I flutter my lashes. Never know, I might.
Yeah.
He seems unimpressed.
Oh! Whoa.
I flutter my eyelashes.
Oh!
My one eyelash.
Yeah, his one eye.
He's equally unimpressed.
Don't.
Oh, well.
Cuad, do you want to flutter your mustache right now?
just pre.
Oh, he might be impressed.
Yeah. Love it first mustache.
Yeah.
All right. So.
Love it first
I just imagine you
mustache.
wiggling your nose like a rabbit at him.
Yeah.
Fluttering.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Why is he staring at us?
You say that?
Yeah, I just said that. Why is he staring at us? This is
Small
really.
town in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, I
doesn't
guess there's
seem
nothing
like we
else
get
to
a lot
look
of
at.
traffic. There's
Yeah.
8 buildings here.
This is so
Yeah.
ominous.
This is a
And
small
some houses.
Couple houses, yeah.
Ominous. All right.
Yeah, but this isn't like no boom town. It's
No,
not
so we are definitely
provision.
strangers. What, Quad, you're not used to being a stranger?
A stranger's just a friend you haven't met.
I'm not, that's not what I'm saying.
All right.
I ask you this. You're not used to being a stranger?
I don't like being stared at. It's making me nervous.
Welcome to my world.
Well, These guys are mine.
Let's go.
Let's go. Roll of the sleeves.
I don't know what to do with this. Let's go.
This is a mining town. They might have use for your contraptions, Quad. Might
They
be
might. I haven't seen a whole lot of citizenry, so we'll see what that.
Maybe they're all in the mine.
Or
Still.
they're all in the barn.
Maybe.
They might work late hours
In the mines.
in the mines.
In the mines.
Maybe they're all vampires.
Maybe they work at night.
In the mines.
And they sleep during the day.
In the mines.
In the mines.
It's like a very sinister Snow White and Seven Dwarfs.
Yes, Kangee, in the mines.
All right, so you step into the general store. Wood frame structure with a porch out
Are we
front.
getting stared at again?
There's a sort of middle-aged man standing behind the high counter. And he just kind of looks at all of you as you walk in.
Evening.
Hello.
Greetings.
Good evening.
Oh.
We hope you don't mind. We stop in and take a look at your fine wares here.
Certainly.
Is this like Stepford or something like that?
I think it's less energy than
California, and
separate.
boy, are our arms tight.
Does he laugh at the joke?
No.
Does anyone laugh at the joke?
No.
Somewhere off in the distance, a dog howls.
Sadly.
A dog barks. A cow moves.
Yeah. Actually, there's been no incidental animal noises whatsoever.
Yeah.
No birds?
That
You
we
don't hear
can
any
hear
birds?
though. 'Cause
Yeah.
We can't really hear.
Right, exactly.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, you don't hear any. Yeah, no dogs in the distance, no birds.
What's on the
So
shelves?
They seem pretty well stocked.
good. So let's pick up some things if we need anything.
What are you looking for?
Maybe food just in case?
Yeah, just
we didn't
food.
really plan
No,
on
We always need meat,
All right.
Well, I
so
always care about 15 pounds of bacon on these.
right?
Yeah.
You want to replenish
Also
that?
dry meats, some jerky or
Jerky.
something.
So you scour the
Oh, yeah.
you scour the shelves and you find no foodstuffs whatsoever.
Wow.
Really?
It's all dry goods.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you happen to have women's fixins?
I'm
A
sorry.
scarf?
A scarf.
Yes.
Maybe we do have a scarf.
Can you go check for the lady?
No.
Why not?
Please. Okay. Persuasion?
Go
This
for
is
it.
freaky.
Yeah. Can't count today.
Maybe
Okay.
it's all the poisonous algae in the air.
Ooh, 9.
Good for you.
From the
Some good
lake.
spores, you know?
Oh,
All right.
good.
9. Okay, excellent. Success with a raise. So he says, and he goes under the table and you hear some paper like unfurling and then a tear and then he comes back up with some butcher paper and he says, "Will this do?"
It's weird.
I'm gonna go peer out the window, just
So just
very, very casually.
Yeah, there's 30 people outside now.
so you have butcher paper but no meat products?
That's right.
No, sir. No food here for a while.
What are y'all eating?
We get by.
On what?
Oh my god.
On
They have
what?
algae parasites in their brains.
On what? On what?
Oh god, is this Resident Evil 4?
Yeah.
We get by.
I think we should get out of here right now.
I agree.
Let's go.
Let's just go to the cave and leave.
Yep, we're going to the cave.
Well, sir, it was
Wait,
a pleasure
wait.
meeting you.
Wait, what?
Wait,
What?
no! You bastard!
Yes.
So yeah, as you exit, you see that there's like three people, 2 men and a woman who have kind of loosely assembled just to words getting out that there are some strangers in town.
Yeah,
so
they-
some
I bet.
people have come out to look.
Fresh meat.
Yep.
And they're all looking at you. Not like hungrily or anything like that, but you can all
Whatever.
give me notice rolls.
Yay.
Oh.
Nope.
Yeah, sorry.
8.
5.
What, East
11,
12. No, 11.
3.
0.
Nice. So, Doc,
-2.
Cuad, and Kangee,
Maybe the top hat's looking over your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
you're all kind of looking in the
Nice,
same
eye patch.
direction at the same time, and so you can kind of see all three of these people standing together simultaneously, and they're all looking at you. And then you notice they all blink at the same time.
I think that they're, again, like a hive of algae people.
Point their fingers at us like
Doc,
Donald
can you say
Yeah.
this?
I'm definitely thinking it.
Okay,
If I knew what the vision of the body snatchers was,
I have a capital idea for a dime novel.
Basically. So, Doc, you don't say anything though. To me or
Out loud?
to Cuad.
I'm gonna kind of like nod at you.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Did you see that?
And he's like,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Under my mustache.
Yeah. No, I definitely nod.
Did who see what?
Yeah, I'm looking around like, what?
Okay.
What are you guys nodding
like,
about?
So I'll tell Lilly.
Oh, there go. We got my wallet. We should probably go back to the ship.
So as
there.
we're heading back, then we tell you those three people. Did you see those three people on the street?
I saw the people, but I
They
didn't
all
know.
blinked at the same time.
They moved as one.
Maybe it was just.
Maybe
misfits?
maybe you just happened to.
I didn't look like.
At one, Sean.
So,
It's.
You okay?
I'm gonna be like noticed. Like, are they following us?
Yeah, exactly.
no, they're not following you. And as you're walking out of town, you see a tall wagon making its way up the road towards
Toward
town.
us?
Yes.
Cool.
No way. What?
Should we maybe like kind of duck aside just a little bit?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna be nervous because I don't know if it's like, yeah, what is that?
All right, so you're gonna make yourself scarce.
Yeah,
All right.
Kinda.
Just melt back.
yeah, give it some room.
Okay.
Yeah, my dreams of selling. Not good.
Not
So I
cool.
won't open the I brought some flavor
Yeah,
pretzels
yeah,
and I'm
Yeah.
dying to try
Can we
them.
have the little dishes?
Yeah, let's do
Yeah, why are
that.
you holding out on us?
I'm sorry.
All right, so.
Freaking starve.
I didn't eat all day for this.
She's waiting for the first kill.
Oh my
Thank you,
Here,
man.
I'm gonna bring.
Ooh, they're so warm.
Wait.
Get out of here. This is amazing.
It's beautiful.
Before your
God,
face
I'm like,
melts
no, wait,
off.
this whole
Yeah.
thing is for me?
Yes.
Oh my god. Alright, take a
The whole thing, I know. Isn't this incredible?
Wow, she's got spoons in a cup,
You
too.
don't have to
big
eat
as
it
my
all.
piece.
It's only like a couple.
No,
take
that's
it home.
the good thing.
It's only like a little.
Here, home.
Well, you know, like you can have the whole thing.
I know. Chocolate covered pretzels? Are you
No,
kidding?
no, pumpernickel.
Oh no,
Oh,
they're
okay. Pumpernickel pretzels.
Better yet.
pumpernickel and onion.
Ooh, delish. Yeah, I'll help myself.
No, I get to drive to Albuquerque after our session, so.
Oh, really?
Oh. Boyfriend?
Coming home today. Nice.
Hey, for me
He's
too.
like, oh, like my flight gets in at like,
There's no.
3 or 4.
Yeah. Yeah, it's lactose free,
Got
right?
out of tip 10:40.
What?
The pudding is lactose free?
You're amazing.
She's amazing. She's amazing.
So amazing.
I know. We're so damn lucky. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Just almond milk.
Wow.
blackberries and almonds and.
I'm gonna take a picture.
I know, I love you. I want you to be my mom. Wake up with this every day.
With no resentment included.
Can we just move on?
There wouldn't be any bitching about it
It's
whatsoever.
so beautiful. I don't want to.
Yeah.
What? Oh, no.
Actually, yeah.
I'm gonna take a goddamn picture of this.
I'm gonna wait for my first bite when I'm really devastated.
Okay.
Okay.
I can turn the
Something
light
is
on.
gonna
so
happen.
you
I'm
can-
gonna. Oh god.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna turn the light on. It's gonna be a little.
Ah!
No.
The light.
My eyes.
The tally's gonna be totes jelly.
Alright, so we have that. We have everything. Everyone's.
God.
It's good. Okay.
We haven't been to the
Yeah,
grocery store, so we're like eating.
Here's
what I
in
got.
Minnesota with like 100 other guys.
Oh my
for a
gosh.
week.
Oh wow.
And he was cooking for them. Granted, he's a good cook, but I'm pretty sure he's been subsisting on the giant box of Pop-Tarts I bought before.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
All
Alright.
right.
There.
So,
32 pack at least.
So you duck back into the porch of the barber shop, and the wagon creaks by. You see that a small Asian gentleman is driving the two mule team pulling the
Oh wow,
wagon.
this is so good.
Isn't it?
Sorry.
And painted on the side of the wagon, it says Zinjin's Traveling Medicine Show.
Cool.
Awesome.
Wait, how do you feel about this?
Great. I don't feel like selling these people anything.
Okay.
So as you're watching this, the door of the barbershop swings open.
Oh God! Oh God!
Feel a razor at your throat.
No.
This is so good.
Yeah, so good.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
Yeah, sorry, can't talk. Edie.
Yeah, sorry.
Can't roll play.
What's happening?
What's going on?
Okay, so the door swings open, and you hear a somewhat hurried voice
Oh.
say, "Strangers, you are in terrible danger here."
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
wait,
we are.
what?
We gathered as much.
Okay, yeah, what? So can we go in there?
Yeah, sure.
Just quietly all
We're
Yeah,
following
we'll
you.
go into the barber shop.
Okay.
Yeah, just sort of slowly back in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so yeah, you all file in.
So I'm looking
Yeah.
back at the guy on the cart. And does he see us go into the shop?
Hard to say. His head twitches ever so slightly, but you can't really tell if you notice.
I bet he does.
All right, so the barber said this,
Yeah.
right?
The barber is speaking to us.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right, so.
So you're inside the barber shop.
Yeah.
Uh huh.
As a man with a mustache to another.
Mhm, yes. Toad of a mustache. So the shop's quite clean, well maintained.
Yep.
All the implements look polished and sharpened.
Unused, perhaps?
Yeah.
No. It looks like you get some custom.
Okay.
There's like a half-empty container of shaving cream, that was used earlier. So,
What's going on in this town?
a great evil has invaded the mines below the town.
The mines.
The mines.
Okay.
Oh.
And has turned most of the people in this town into slaves to that evil's will.
But why aren't you affected?
Barber doesn't go into the
It's
mines.
because you don't go in the mines.
Yeah.
No, it affects all.
But
As for myself, I know of certain techniques that have kept me safe for the time being.
Makes perfect sense.
like what?
He glances at a small bookshelf,
Yeah.
and there's like a couple like old books up on the shelf, and he says, "I'm very well read."
Uh huh. He's got a sense of inquiry.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
Well, you respect this guy.
I do.
I do believe we were directed here to remedy the current situation.
Were you indeed?
We would be much obliged to any information you could share to help us in this endeavor.
What is the nature of the threat of this creature? What does it feed on?
I think it's
We have our theories.
We do.
Doctor, please, we have not proven that theory yet.
Come on, Barber. What do you eat?
I have a small store in the back, canned beans primarily.
I will give him some of my jerky.
Thank you, sir.
Damn.
I can give him some bacon.
Thank you very much indeed.
I'm gonna give him. I'm totally kidding.
Okay.
We can all bribe him with food.
Mm-hmm.
Why haven't you left? Huh? John, you're amazing.
I think we will all find that none of us can leave.
Wait, even us?
Indeed.
No, that's not part of my plan.
We've got a dirigible.
Yeah, that's not my part. Yeah.
Try to fly it out and see what happens.
Well, what about that guy?
Unexpected.
What about that guy just rolled into town with that wagon? He's a
He
traveling
is trapped
sales.
now here as well.
Wow.
I don't think so. That's not part of what I want to do
You've
today.
done a horrible thing, Des. You've trapped a poor Chinese salesman in the town.
He'll be released like everyone else. He'll spend the least amount of time there. He should be lucky. He has an adventure now he can talk about to
There you
his
go.
kids.
There you go. That's it.
Just looking on the bright side.
You've done a horrible thing. Alright,
I've done a horrible thing. Yeah, I didn't have enough sugar for the bread pudding, so that's why it's not super sweet, but
that's when it's best.
Alright.
Stop. Oh my god.
Alright.
Perfect.
the apologetic shot.
Yep.
Desiree, I think that we get to invoke no more apologizing for the food for the rest of our sessions.
I think that's true,
Ooh,
It's
she's
been
playing the
almost
card.
a year and we're still here.
yeah.
Some of us even longer than that.
I'm choking it down, aren't I?
Oh my god.
That wasn't what I
Alright, I'll be quiet, I'm sorry!
Stop apologizing!
I'm sorry.
No, stop.
I'm sorry.
Take another bite of bread pudding. Stop apologizing.
Just stuff your feelings down and put them away.
That's right.
Alright.
Swallow them with the bread pudding.
Yes.
Alright.
So even he can't leave.
I'm gonna be
No.
laughing for the rest of the week.
I know. Alright.
Oh my god. I know I should look against my boyfriend who would cry.
But Tally's the one who cooks, and I'm totally saying that later.
That's a good line.
That's a very good one. Alright, so even he can't
I'll
leave.
wipe the tears.
Yeah. Oh, that was healing.
Alright, so, yeah.
Yes, it was. Can I have some hit points back?
No. Actually, wait a minute. I think you were due. So go ahead and make a bigger roll to see if you can.
Oh, finally.
All right, bigger -2.
Mm-hmm. You know it.
Looks like
Ooh.
So this can add a d6?
Mm-hmm.
Lovely.
No, more than that.
No, yeah.
Oh,
D6.
just okay.
Mhm.
I thought more than that. Though.
But
Oh, it doesn't give him a
repercussions,
D. So yeah, there we
Which
go.
is the most important part.
No.
Yeah.
So it's
Good move.
11.
11. Well, that's at least one wound healed.
Hooray!
Let's see if we get more.
Those are delicious, by the way.
Oh, I've stopped
Sounds like
bleeding.
yeah?
They're very
I stopped
good.
squirting. It's oozing now.
Okay, oozing.
No.
They are good.
They're very good.
They're finally scabbing over.
They're finally scabbing over.
Probing them gently. It's like,
Oh.
they've stopped bleeding.
Actually, you improved 2 steps with the raise.
Plasma
Hooray!
oozing out.
You're good to go.
Oh!
Oh, very good.
Hurrah! Yay!
Yay.
That's one bright spot.
There you go.
Now to keep it.
Let's keep it
Hold
bright.
on to that feeling.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm gonna chase that feeling.
No, it's helping us to use as a human body shield again.
Yeah, exactly.
Says we'll not dock, but
Yeah.
Everybody quietly thinks
Somebody
the
says that.
Manitou.
Yeah.
Manitou is
Somebody
like,
says that in
"Ooh,
Doc's head.
Manitou says that.
The flesh bag is healthy again.
Oh! Doc's like twitches slightly.
Yeah. Yes,
eyes
my
go
dark
on.
lord.
Everyone's like, oh good, I'm happy for you. Alright.
I'll just now notice you stop bleeding.
Yes.
Including the barber.
Yeah.
This is amazing. Maybe we really did travel to Colorado.
What? What does that have to do with anything, Kangee says?
I don't know, but something feels different.
Alright.
I was bleeding a lot in California. I must have left that.
Okay.
You
Well,
left it behind.
I think you still have a lot of loss of blood to your mind, so.
That's also possible. I may need a new suit soon.
Uh-oh.
So,
Again.
Mr. Barber,
Yes.
Yeah.
we noticed the sign on the way here.
Oh,
said
please call me
Colorado.
Oliver, by the way.
Oliver.
Oliver.
We noticed a sign. It said Colorado on there.
Yes.
Are we, by any chance, traveling in any fashion?
Traveling?
Why did it say Colorado?
Good question.
I don't know.
You don't know.
I can't
Wait,
say.
when did you arrive here?
Not long ago. That is to say, I've always lived here.
You were born here?
Yes.
Wait a minute.
And so,
what?
how do you know the things that other townspeople don't know?
Their state of possession affects their minds.
How are you preventing yourself from being possessed? Your books?
Is it your all-bean diet?
It's my Halloween time.
Fiber.
Are you making
And absolutely. Yes.
Yes.
Smelly and flatulent.
Yes.
Something want to possess you. Well, son of a bitch would be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Like the donkey would be a
Why didn't we
mule.
bring him?
300 miles away, stinking up a stable in progress.
My non-smelly donkey is just rolling his like, oh god.
Yeah.
I just feel bad.
Yeah.
I just feel bad for the stable boys.
Oni, stop.
They're just like, I don't want to milk that stall.
Yeah, exactly. Give it to the new guy.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so
So we're in danger the longer we stay here, Oliver. Is that basically?
Well,
what's
saying
happening?
we can't leave, so.
Right.
quote unquote.
We're gonna have to.
You still don't know. He's telling the truth.
I watched Kangee just run really fast to the edge of town.
Yeah, you just keep.
And just, or just
Was it like the scene in Cabin in the Woods where he hits the
Oh, the
power force
yeah,
field?
starts tumbling.
I'm missing out.
Oh god, why haven't you seen that yet?
Well, various reasons. So,
I started it. I couldn't.
really.
So good.
Creep me out too much.
Best
Too
horror movie
creepy.
I think I've seen in a good long
Oh,
time.
try it again. I'll try
Yeah,
it.
it's so not my thing. That's
Anyway,
why. I'm a total
It's
wuss.
not what you think it is, though.
I'll keep going with it. It's just creepy. Okay.
That's not the one with the kung fu kid on the porch, is it?
No! You're
No.
thinking of Dennis with the. You're
Yeah.
thinking of Cabin Fever.
Cabin Fever.
Cabin in
that's
the
right.
Woods came out last year, right? Or
Do not talk to Dennis. All right,
No.
so. All right, so. Right. So.
Man.
We're awfully set on leaving, mister. Is there any chance we could take a look at your books there and see if we might glean some information for ourselves?
Help yourself.
Hey, we.
I want to then use Revelation.
Oh.
Yes!
Excellent.
Yes!
On those books.
I need to have a hat so I can punch it. All right, so.
If only.
Yeah.
Dang nabbit!
Your hero finds all the information available when doing research, or realizes critical information when confronting some obstacle, such as a monster's weakness, the answer to a riddle or cipher, etc.
No.
Yep, that's right.
Okay.
Woo!
Careful what you ask for.
This is it.
And you
Yeah.
also laughed when I wanted boating skills, so don't
That's
take
true.
it too seriously.
No, not at all. It's very rare with this guy.
Don't take it too seriously.
No.
All right, so
Got snide laughter.
Yeah.
he hands you a book, and it's you're guessing it's hundreds of years old. It's written on worm-eaten parchment and bound in some kind of unsavory-looking leather.
Of course.
Unsavory leather.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is like an awkward, like, tuft of armpit hair sticking out of it.
I'm thinking more of a belly button.
Yeah. Or like an eye.
Tons of armpit hair.
No, it doesn't look
No,
quite.
but it's soft. It would tan well.
I know.
It doesn't look like mammalian or reptilian skin.
Ooh. That's
What?
better.
So,
What's left?
what
Exactly.
would you like to know?
Exactly.
All right,
Toasted skin, of course.
Right.
Avian.
Unsavory leather.
Avian, yes.
All right.
And we'll include avian as well. Doesn't look like that either.
It looks nothing like from this
All
earth.
right. Well, it looks like new leather I've ever seen.
Unearthly.
Exactly.
See, I think instead of unsavory, you should have said unearthly leather.
Well, it's definitely unsavory. It kind of gives you the creeps just to hold it.
Unsavory and unearthly.
So, flipping it open, you see that written on the parchment is a strange sort of code of different sigils and stuff. However, there's a bookmark to a certain section that has a bunch of diagrams and so forth.
Okay.
And you immediately discern, looking at these diagrams, that the evil that Oliver is referring to is something that has come from beyond the earthly planes through some sort of portal.
Oh. I'm gonna close the book for a minute and then open it back up.
Right.
Like, ahem.
To make sure full
Well then.
Yeah, exactly. It's a 4-panel diagram.
All right.
It's like the Burbs painting.
And what else?
Essentially, as you're looking at that, he comes over and he says, "Yes, you're looking at that correctly. The evil, the evil that is in the mines has come to this planet from beyond the stars, and must be banished back from whence it came, in order for us to lift the curse."
Look, I'm not an investigator, so I'm not excited about this prospect.
Guys, at least
Well, I
we don't
kind
have
of feel
sanity.
like
It's true.
What?
he also said in those books he got information from how to protect himself.
Right.
Yes.
I
Sigils.
imagine that my
Card would cover that
card
too.
covers that as well.
Sigils?
It covers the whole
It covers
shebang.
all of it.
Don't act like you. Come
He's
on.
not spelling it.
Realize
He isn't.
critical information when confronting some obstacles, such as a monster's weakness.
Yeah.
Answer to a riddle.
You're like, you only get one answer for this card.
I can't believe this. I'm angry.
It doesn't
I'm getting
uncovers
mad at you
all
right
the
now.
information.
Get
It
mad.
says all the information available. So.
To him.
the-
To him.
the secret
To him.
To
Okay, so I'll tell you this. I'll tell you
Alright.
this. You sense that he may be lying on that point.
okay.
Ooh.
Alright. I'm not gonna say anything out loud to everyone else though.
Okay.
I'm just gonna note that, I suppose.
There's nothing about how to vanquish this thing in the book. Nothing.
Honestly, I think Doc is sensing that considering the last time we got duped, this guy might be the only reason unaffected because he's in cahoots.
Right.
You might be the head of the whole thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
You could be talking to the head.
Alright.
Cut off
Let's
the
kill
head.
him.
Would that mean that he would be evil?
Yeah.
Yes.
Quote unquote.
Go.
You know, evil.
Yeah.
You know,
Evil.
It's against us. It's
Evil.
evil.
Mhm.
Right.
You know, evil.
I'm not about to kill anyone.
No. No,
No,
no.
but it's crossing my mind.
Yeah, me too. Why I want to kill everything, really?
Right.
I mean, to be fair, they're all infected. It's really a mercy killing anyway.
It is, ultimately.
We have to
killed
kill the
them,
whole
might be
town?
I agree.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
We're saving them, doesn't mean we have to kill all of them. Hopefully they're getting...
We had to destroy the village in order to save
No, I'm
That's
totally
right.
kidding. I'm
We're talking
sorry.
about souls here.
Ultimately, what we're talking about is we
Like,
need
just
The
puzzle
spread of
lead
infection.
No, well,
Exactly.
I'm starting to now because of you.
so
Because of you, buddy.
Doc. So I
So
go.
you
I
gotta
walk
bear
up to
that
Doc.
burden.
Doc.
Yeah.
We just need to get in this cave and get this glyph done. Whatever's affecting this town,
Oh, we can't
probably
get out.
connected to the glyph.
We do want to make sure, though, that it doesn't start to affect us as well.
I know. That's why we want to get in and get out.
Don't drink the water.
Uh-huh.
No,
Yeah. And we have enough food stores for.
right?
We're good.
A little
We
bit.
are breathing the air.
Wow.
We just
Yeah.
got to get back to the cave. Don't you think?
I hope so.
Is there?
That's all there is to it, is all I'm
Well,
saying.
let's go talk to our new Chinese friend.
Yes.
Oh God.
Maybe give us some fireworks and gunpowder.
Mm-hmm. There we go. Wait, does he sell explosives? Does it look like it says
Only one way to
atomic?
find out.
Let's walk up to him.
Let's go talk
The
to
last
him.
Nick also, when we knew, had a giant store of explosives.
This is true.
And highly flammable liquor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Oliver, thank you.
Yeah. So yeah, you think we would thank him? And
And be on our way.
why is he choosing to stay here?
You can't leave.
No one can leave.
But so he grew up. Okay, so
But it sounds like it's not something that's always been there. And
I'm gonna ask
He
him
may
that.
be benefiting somehow.
Has it always
so
been
maybe
like
he wants
this?
to stay?
No,
or just
When
like
did it start?
I can't say.
You can't say because you don't want to say, or you can't say because you're physically unable to not
Are
say.
you gonna intimidate
Or-
me, Kangee?
How many cans of beans?
Yeah, I'm gonna stare at him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at
So
him.
many cans of beans ago.
That's
All right, yeah,
really
make
good. That's
a
really good.
do your
That's really
intimidation.
About 1,000 credit.
Yeah.
Okay. that's
Intimidation.
3 years.
So it beats one a day.
Yes.
What beats two a day?
Oh.
Ah, I see.
Oh. Whoa. Okay. Here we go. 10.
10 on your intimidation.
Yeah. So I'm
Alright.
staring at him.
So that's opposed by his spirit.
Yeah, this.
I think you even go up
Stares
and you
back.
poke him on the shoulder really hard.
No? You touch him? You touch him at all?
No, yeah, but
What'd you get again?
I'm thinking of
An
a Conan staring contest.
8? Was it an 8, you said?
10.
10. Excuse me.
I'd kind of like to go peek out the window too, just to see.
Yeah.
See if they're eating the trader. If he's being dragged off his
It's just a food truck. That's all.
off his perch.
No, they're hipsters. All right, so
Food truck. That's good.
Freakins, yeah.
Freakins.
all right, so he looks at you, and then what exactly were you trying to get him to do? Say how long it's been going
He says,
on.
I can't say.
He
And
says,
I
"I
go,
can't say."
Did you say you can't say, or you don't know? Or
I mean to say it's been going on ever since I got here.
when did you arrive?
I can't say.
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
Well, there's some sort of
I'm just-
dimensional.
Now she shoots him.
Just keep that.
Yeah. 5.
Oh, you're trying to intimidate him more?
Yeah.
All right. So he says, "Where I come from, I have no need of timekeeping."
Okay.
We should kill him.
You totally called it.
He's from the moon.
Use your card. Make him spiel his evil plan.
Oh, excellent! Yes.
Bing, bing, bing,
Wait,
bing.
is this it? Hold on. This one.
Bing, 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 bing.
Player to make an opposing wild card lose his next action by gloating or talking about his master plan.
Yeah.
Okay. Very
Tell
well.
us
Well
more.
remembered. Well remembered.
I was sent here by my masters to eradicate the evil in the mines below.
Oh.
Okay.
Ooh, that's unexpected.
All right.
We could have an interplanetary underline.
Yes.
Nice.
Cool.
Yes.
Or not. He could be evil too, but that's
No,
Well,
I think
I
he's fairly.
would-
Well,
Wait.
why is it in his best interest to do this?
Well.
I'm kidding. Doc is in crisis. He believes in nothing right now.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, that's
Wait,
tough.
you're a barber, which means are you also a surgeon? So would you be a doctor?
Oh my God.
Oh no! No! Please tell me no! Please say no!
My name is Oliver Kien.
No!
No.
I knew
No,
it.
it's not. I knew you were going to say that.
I did. I swear to God. I was like, don't say Kian.
No, but he says, I am learned in many sciences.
Fuck me.
Wow, that's really impressive.
Somehow I don't quite believe people. Oh, by the way, Cuad, would you have? Interesting.
All right. So you. What is your interest? What do your masters have in this?
Because mine has nothing to do
What
with
stake do they have in this town? That they want to eliminate the evil.
Or are they just? Is it like an infection that occasionally springs
Right.
up that they have to stamp out?
That they know how to eradicate.
That is the best way of looking at it, yes.
Ah.
Are you in your true form right now?
Okay, he's already spilled his master plan.
I think
This is Kangee's. I'm just wondering.
like-
True form?
Like Kangee, that's a little rude, I think.
I would say no.
It's like asking you to take your clothes off. You're not really in your true form either right now.
How do you know
You've been
that?
sent here to eradicate this and haven't yet.
Right.
Why not?
Right.
Why have you not?
I am just one man, ultimately.
I'm only one man.
I'm just
One man.
one man.
Fantastic. Well.
Well, now you're 6.
So you weren't really
yeah.
planning on eating that bacon or that jerky, were you?
Truthfully, no, but I
Give it back
appreciated
to
the
us.
gesture.
No. Can we have it back then? Can we actually eat that stuff?
I'm not gonna lie, the term Indian giver comes to mind. Sadly. I know, right? It's not really
The fuck?
That.
What the fuck are you talking about?
You never heard that when you were a kid?
No. Of course I did. Of course I did.
Okay.
I'm totally in Kangee mode.
That's really fun.
I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Wait, does Doc
Sorry,
say
whoever's
this?
listening to this.
Wait, does Doc say that? Does Doc say anything about that?
No, Doc is.
Are you
more
sure?
noble than that.
Okay.
Doc doesn't
So,
really care. It's
only
just
one
a
man,
joke.
which means
Exactly.
you might need help.
Right.
Indeed, it does.
He might be that help.
Indeed.
Might be.
Baby.
You know, before we're assimilated as well.
Right.
We don't want to be.
Jab it in the eye before.
Is
we
it
Yeah.
brain slug?
So how
Jab
do
in the
we
eye.
keep from being infected by whatever this
Yes,
is?
come on now.
Stick dynamite in its.
Speaking of which, everyone make
protuberance.
bigger rolls and -2,
Protuberances.
please.
What?
Oh, no.
Hooray, now with a -4.
All right.
It's 5.
11.
11.
Oh, no, I'm sorry, 9, because -2.
Chip it.
Oh, 6.
Oh.
Well, I'm gonna reroll.
What was it? -2?
Mm-hmm.
All right, good.
Oh, 10?
I got a 7.
15.
I made it.
15.
I know now someone for one.
I paid off so much.
No, I'm gonna save it. I'm
15.
gonna reroll.
Okay.
Yeah, I had to reroll too.
15 for the record.
Ooh.
There you go.
Okay, so 7 minus 2, 5.
Okay, so you all made it. Excellent.
Wait, there's a subtraction?
Yeah,
Minus
that's
two.
-2.
Oh, then 8. I guess
Yeah.
I didn't ace it.
You're good. All right, so in answer to your question, The longer you stay here, the more you will begin to degenerate.
Oh my God.
If you're at all
Oh my
like
God.
everyone else who has come here.
We are.
Well, we are humans.
Yeah.
All right,
Felt that. Let's go.
Let's get on this then.
Yeah. We got no time for this. Come on.
All right,
Here's how
It's
it
getting
works.
dark though.
back to our
It doesn't
cave.
matter. Why should it matter?
It
That's
does
what
indeed.
lanterns are for.
It's gonna be darker either way in the cave.
Yeah.
True.
Mm,
Okay.
mm,
Yeah.
mm.
So to the cave.
Unless there's some special danger
Again, like I
that comes
wanna
out after dark.
peek out the window
do
and
the,
see.
do the assimilated like
Yeah.
pull off their heads and attack us with their decapitated heads?
No, but when the sun sets is when they get hungry.
Oh.
See, I knew
great.
it. I knew it.
So can we stay with you tonight?
It's just cute. Like, can you stay with me tonight?
They know you're here. I would recommend we make for the mines.
Are you gonna come with us?
Immediately.
Are you gonna come with us?
Toast
Of course I
taste.
will.
Let's go.
All right.
Yes,
Alright.
let's shall.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
And now stealth.
Right.
I'm no
We're
good at
gonna
that.
I'm saying I'm a fast black man at night. I think I will.
That's true. I think you're gonna be
win.
good.
Don't smile. You're gonna win.
Thanks for that, Ted. I needed that. My brilliant smile.
All right. So,
So the medicine salesman, he's still out there, maybe?
well, as you exit the barber shop, you see his wagon parked down near the saloon.
Yes.
No
Oh no.
sign of him.
I feel like
Yeah.
we're gonna see him get torn apart.
Oh yeah.
Or he'll be one of them.
Or we can take his wagon.
in the saloon.
Or we can take his wagon when we leave. Or just the stuff from it.
Can we check out? Oh, we don't have time. We don't have time. We gotta
Well, I
go
was
to the
thinking it
cave.
could get us there faster, maybe, if we took
In the wagon?
horses.
That was supposed to be
Um,
more conspicuous, though.
Yeah, we're
Yeah, we
stolen
want to do
horses.
kind of
Yeah.
a little bit of stealth here.
Yeah, somewhat. I have none. I have no stealth.
Are the caves within walking distance?
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Oh, that's
You said it would
lucky.
take us, what, half an hour to get there?
About a
right?
half hour, yeah.
Oh, it'll be
okay.
good
It's
and
not-
dark.
Oh, yeah.
What's with it? All sneakily.
Yeah.
Indeed. All right, so stealth roll all around, please.
Oh, I got none. I got no stealth.
5.
Ooh. Huh,
Yeah,
8.
I'm gonna roll mine.
Nice. Okay.
Oh.
What happened?
Double ace.
Okay,
Wow.
so go with your 8.
Oh, there we go.
Or just roll the
Okay,
roll game.
so
because you
10.
don't
Yeah.
waste the
They,
6.
they both.
Oh.
There we go. Well,
got a
we can
six.
do better than that.
All right.
So I turn
Wow.
invisible.
Oh, I have an invisibility
20.
belt.
20. You do?
I have an invisibility belt.
Oh,
so
that's
Batman
right.
has an
Oh my
invisibility belt.
god.
Yes,
Forgot about
from
that.
the Hellstrom's plans.
That's right.
Cool.
So,
Cool.
All right, weird science roll,
wappa,
please,
wappa,
to
wappa, wappa,
activate
wappa.
that.
It's making a wobbling sound.
Yeah.
No? Oh, it doesn't.
it couldn't, because that would be totally defeating the
So
target.
that would sort of defeat the purpose.
Am
I guess that'd be if you failed.
All right, I got a 4.
All right, good enough. All right, so so you all stealthily make your way out of town.
Right.
Okay. And Oliver says, you know, it's just out towards the cliff and then down the cliffside and into the mine.
Is there a path, or do you mean like down the cliff face?
Well, it is a bit of a steep climb, but I think we can all manage it.
Okay.
Alright.
Are you really putting yourself at risk for us right now?
Well,
No.
it's not really
Are
just
you?
for us,
He's doing it for his
with us.
master.
Oh.
If this was his mission, we're just here to help him at this point.
And ourselves, by
Indeed.
proxy.
Right.
Lucky.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Right.
Just don't let him drop to the back of the group and disappear.
Where's
Keep your eye
Oliver?
on him.
All right, so
Where's Oliver with the dynamite?
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Here, Oliver, you hold all our dynamite and our guns. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And our dignity.
Tomahawk, just for good measure.
And our dignity. All right. Okay, so you reach the edge of the
Yes.
cliffs. The acrid wind from the lake is blowing in, and the sun is just beginning to dip below the Sierra Nevada west.
Alright. Let's continue.
Okay, so who has climbing?
I do.
Wow.
All right.
don't.
I do.
Nope.
All right.
No
Well,
fall
everyone
down.
else making default rolls then.
3. I'm gonna re-roll that.
Wow.
5.
17.
Yikes.
Wait,
11. 9.
prospect.
Oh, 9. I also got 9.
over cliffs.
Very good.
I got 11.
Excellent, excellent.
I guess that's one good thing about a D4. You have 25% chance of acing.
Indeed.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
you know.
Actually, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
Okay, so you all clamber down the cliff.
Yes.
And yeah, sure enough, you see a mine entrance. It's your typical sort of mine, braced wood beams and everything. And there's an old barrel with rusted hoops on it. And perched on top with his legs crossed daintily is the Chinese gentleman from the traveling show.
Oh.
That's unexpected.
There was.
Wow. Hello, sir.
Hi.
That says nothing. Oh, look at you.
Greetings, all of you. Oliver, Cuad, Victor, Doc, Lilly,
Oh my God.
Kangee.
No.
Is this where you try to convince us not to go inside and do what we're about to do?
Quite the opposite. I'm here to accompany you.
Oh.
And
nice.
he walks over. He walks over to Oliver and puts his hand out in a weird sort of like secret handshake way, and then they do like kind of.
Oh God.
Secret
This
handshake.
is really.
Their wrists flip unnatural.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You hear some
probably.
cracking as they break their own wrists. No.
Hurting the eyes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Oliver gives him a meaningful nod, and then he turns to the rest of you and says, "For the time being, you may call me Zinjin."
Oh. St. John.
All right. So
Cool. So this
Alright.
is what this guy is all.
lanterns are lit,
Yes, they
and
are.
you proceed into the mine tunnel.
Okay.
That we do.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're moving.
So it, like I said, typical mine tunnel. It's looks to be fairly dusty and cobwebby, like it hasn't been worked in a while. And you go about 500 yards down a gently sloping path, and then reach the end of the tunnel. And it looks like it was abandoned kind of hastily. Basically, like there's a bunch of picks and shovels just kind of lying at the end of the tunnel, and there's a pretty big fissure right in the wall there.
Oh, yes. Goggles? All right. Yes.
Yeah.
I'll put on the goggles to see if there's anything happening
Okay,
in the
your
fissure.
science roll, please.
I don't know, does an alien count as something supernatural?
I don't know. We'll find out.
We'll see.
8.
8. Yeah, you don't see any sign of any spirit activity.
Okay. Nothing arcane.
Huh.
And everyone can give me, I think, straight notice rolls. Let me just double check on
Wait,
that.
what about? Is it visual or?
It's visual, and it is going to be straight notice rolls.
Ooh.
7.
4.
Oh. 14.
Woo! Doc.
Wow.
8.
Okay, Doc, you spot amongst the detritus of the abandoned mining equipment, you spot a crate of dynamite.
Oh my
Yay.
goodness!
I got my bandolero. I'm gonna load that thing with some dynamite.
Yikes.
So yeah, it's a small crate and it holds 20 sticks.
Awesome.
It's just like a little footlocker size crate.
That's a lot of
Excellent.
sticks.
Let's
That
just
is a lot.
Quad.
Yes.
After you, sir.
All right.
Do you want to load your launcher?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my
How
God.
many does it hold?
Let's take
10, I think.
Ooh, cool.
10 and 10.
Yep. Let's take all the dynamite.
Okay.
Anyone else want some dynamite?
I'll take one of the picks.
Okay.
All right.
Smart,
Oh,
actually. Yeah. What else do they have? Shovels, picks, and just mining equipment.
There's some like hat setups with the candles.
Oh,
in
I'm
it.
gonna
good.
get one of those.
Yeah,
Can
me
I
too.
light it?
Do those turn on? Yeah.
They're just candles.
Candles?
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna put one on and light it.
Okay.
So will I.
Can't be bad.
Actually, yeah. That was hands free.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Excellent.
All the better to draw my weapon when we need it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So I think we needed a smarts roll to load that dynamite launcher.
I already did that. Didn't we pass?
Oh, so you're just saving these for later?
Yeah.
Okay.
Didn't we have
Gotcha.
that pass?
Yeah,
last-
you're right. Okay, so everyone go ahead and squeeze through the fissure then.
Yep.
All right. So
I'll go first. Can I go first? Can I go first?
absolutely,
Ladies first.
indeed,
I have
and
my
for,
gun drawn.
of course, and for Lilly, it's only a slightly tight fit. Oliver has a bit harder time getting through.
I think he'd be the kind to wear like a male girdle.
Oh, definitely. But
Like
even
it-
then,
if
even
they're
then,
going
he
for
pops a couple buttons off his vest,
Oh, my.
squeezing through,
Whose foot am I?
and
Sorry.
and everyone else, no one else has the whatever edge that makes you overweight, so everyone else makes it through, or hindrance. I mean, the hindrance.
Chub edge. Hindrance.
Yeah.
There should be a chub edge.
Chub edge.
Yeah, like you get extra to like armor or something like that.
Yeah.
You know, bullet stopping fat.
Oh, GURPS.
Or heat.
GURPS
like,
works that way.
You're not
you get
as, you're
you
not
get damage
as cold
resistance if you're
easily.
overweight in GURPS. So
You're not as cold easily.
Did I?
What?
Did you play a fat character?
I played a chubby character.
You don't get it
Yeah.
for chubby. You get it for
Oh
overweight.
yeah, no, from Solar Patrol.
Oh.
But yeah, you have to be overweight.
Like Santa Claus.
Also, I think you get a bonus on your swim move because you're more buoyant.
What?
That is freaking awesome.
All right, so you enter into another mine tunnel. However, this one is unlike the one you just exited. This one looks like it was melted out of the rock rather than shipped out of the rock.
What?
Okay, and so it's sort of vaguely circular.
Uh-huh.
So in the light of your flickering candles, you can see the tunnel just sort of twists and turns off into the darkness.
Well, I guess we follow it, don't we?
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
we
Yeah. So Lily's leading the way,
Okay.
Yay.
right? Is that what you want to do?
Yep.
So presently, you do come to a junction. The main tunnel continues ahead of you, and then there's a side passage that goes off to the right.
Repeat. Can you repeat?
Yeah.
Side passage to the right. Main tunnel continues on ahead.
Should we check out the passage?
I kind of feel like it'd be worth it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Let's check out the passage.
Okay.
That way no
We can just
surprises.
just a couple of us can do reconnaissance.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
did
like
that
we did
before.
last time. That was
So
real
I'll
work.
go. You want to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll
Okay.
go.
So you two.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So you head down the side passage for about 50 yards or so. And it gives way to a large chamber. Now this chamber is just like the tunnels. It looks like it was melted out of the rock.
Oh.
Okay, it's vaguely circular in perimeter and has sort of a domed ceiling and kind of a dip of a floor, you know. Set into the sides of the walls are these little niches that have been melted into the rock.
Yeah.
No
No?
cocoons.
Oh.
However, let's see.
If only.
There's 50 niches, and 40 of them each have a silver canister, a circular canister,
Oh.
set into the niche.
I'm gonna go back and tell them to.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna run back and hey, you guys gotta see
Well, I'll
this.
stay there and just inspect.
I
Yeah.
must inspect the canisters.
You
I
guys,
must know.
we gotta. Yeah, we got something over here.
Okay.
Okay.
Something gadgety. I'm looking at
Absolutely.
the canisters.
Yeah. So,
Holy crap.
What is
that
that?
thing picks up very well. So Lily, while you're standing there,
Oh, God.
you hear
Jesus, why are you trying to give me a fucking heart attack?
you hear these little
I could cry.
these little crackling noises, you know, coming from the canisters.
Like that?
Like that.
Oh.
Oh, my God.
And
Jen,
then
I'm gonna
Feed
die.
yourself,
I'm gonna
Jesus.
cry right now.
and then they start to like actually take on voices, you know.
Oh my gosh.
So let me see if I can do this here. One of them actually says, "Who's there?"
Holy crap!
So are we back by now? The time I started talking?
No, this is when she went
Oh
to go.
my god.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, Lily.
So.
Oh. Well, I'm stunned for a second.
Yes.
Who are you?
So then, like from another canister, you hear another voice, and it's saying, "Help us! Help us!"
Oh my gosh! Who are you?
Like
Who are you?
There's these little speakers mounted at the bottom of each canister.
Oh.
The townspeople.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then another one says, "Kill me!"
Oh my
And then another
gosh.
one, "Kill me! Kill me!" And then they all just start up this unison of just, you know, "Kill me! Kill me! Kill me!" And so, Kangee, you can hear this shouting coming from down the way.
I just keep going forward,
Yeah.
right? And I collect you all. We gotta get back there. We gotta get back there now.
I'm spinning around, wondering what to do. Like I don't know.
Mhm.
I pull out my gun. Well, I already pulled it out. I'm starting to point at the canisters.
Okay.
But Yeah.
All right,
So,
so
yeah,
I've
there's
raced.
40 of them.
I've raced back.
40 of 'em.
I raced back, and we race toward back.
So you grab everyone.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys can hear this weird
Okay.
like metallic
I don't
cacophony.
know. I kind of want to wait because if they're
Yeah,
being
no.
loud, then
Yeah.
something might hear them.
Exactly.
I want to see
Yeah.
it.
No,
Okay, so
I
Doc, you're
will-
gonna
I want to
kinda-
ghost and hide, like wait at the end of the.
Oh, sure.
Just as a watch.
Yeah.
Because,
at the branch
Watch
there.
as we die.
yeah.
Watch as we die.
Hongies, when have you ever needed me before?
That's true, actually.
She's very capable.
Makes a good point.
Makes a good point.
All right, so,
All right, so we're
Alrighty.
thundering towards the.
the sounds of these
Okay.
crazy sounding.
So yeah, you all burst into the room. Lily standing there, kind of white as a sheet, as these things are just setting up this chorus
It was a
of
nightmare.
So I turn to Oliver and
Yeah.
company,
Yeah.
and I say,
shut up.
what is it? What is this? What is this place? Get lost!
Exactly. So over the loud noise, he
Right.
he says, "I told you it was a great evil. This is what they do."
Wow. Can we
They
get them
put
to
people
shut
in
up?
canisters? You shut the fuck
How
up.
big are the canisters?
Like a
They
size?
are about this wide by this high.
Oh!
Oh my gosh.
Not very Futurama.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you can kind of see and now all your lights are in there. You can see that each silver canister has a glass lid on it.
So you
It
can look
does.
inside of it.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Quad.
Yep, I'm gonna open it up.
You're gonna peek in.
I'm gonna peek in.
You see a brain floating
Alright.
in liquid inside the jar.
Alright. Alright.
Yeah,
She has a big bone, yeah.
Oh,
Is it
her
just
head
brains?
is tilted. It's so heavy.
Oh.
Oh,
my God.
wow. This is like Christmas
She's
Day.
so proud of it. Yeah.
She is.
Yeah. No one
should be
tried to
proud.
take it away.
Oh, she's eating her bone.
Yeah.
So cute. Alright.
All right.
So it looks like a
Full of
brain.
the
A brain.
brains and some kind of a solution. There's
Yeah,
some floating,
some kind of a floating
some kind
solution.
of a, it's
yeah.
kind of fascinating. How
Well,
do we get
should
them
we
to
kill
shut
them?
up? Should we kill them?
If we destroy the brain, will that affect the townspeople?
That's it. It probably would kill them. But
Probably
they're probably
not,
dead
actually.
already.
No, probably not.
I
Because
think just
they're
the-
already not in there.
Yeah, if their brains are removed, I think their bodies can live without the brain.
It already
Ew.
is.
Yeah.
That's not good.
I think that means the bodies are under control of something else.
Right.
We gotta find that.
Right.
So yeah, they
I
sort
can't
of
think.
quiet down, and one of them's like, "It is too late for us. You must kill us."
Alright, so I think we need to put them out of their
Yeah,
misery.
let's do it.
So we start boom,
Alright.
boom, boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom.
I've got a pickaxe.
And like I said, I'd like to go for
Oh.
like notice roll.
Yes,
All right.
At the end
absolutely.
of my tunnel.
Of course.
Actually, like, before I hit anything, like, I'll ask Oliver, is it really too late?
He nods.
All right then.
Okay, I got a 4.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, you just start
I start
pickaxing.
shooting.
Yeah,
so,
I start
so
shooting too.
soon the floor of this chamber is. I
Covered.
said it was a slight dip to it. So soon it's just like this lake of mucusy fluid with
God.
brains floating in it. So I'll need
That's awesome.
guts checks from y'all.
Brain leg.
And the let's see, the fear level here is 3, so that's a -3.
Minus 3?
Plus-
Three.
Offset by your
Plus
grid,
grid,
of course.
so-
So.
Oh.
That's still not good enough for me.
So guts
5.
plus 2 minus 3, so guts minus 1.
Nope. 3.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, look.
Nope, that's 2.
Oh.
Snake eyes. Snake eyes.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
You gotta get brain phobia.
Phobia.
Well, you're afraid
I'm not gonna lie, I always get kind of
viscera.
excited when we have to
Viscera.
roll fear to
Oh yeah.
Viscera. Like, what fear of viscera?
Fear of slimy things, absolutely. Yeah.
5?
5, okay.
No, but it was minus,
then a minus-
Mine,
3.
oh, but offset by your grit though. Your
Right,
grit is
you add the
plus
1.
2, so that's a -1. You're good. Everyone else made it?
I did not make it.
You
I
did
got
not
it.
make it.
I
I
did not
did.
make it.
Also
made it.
failed.
Also failed.
Oh,
Ooh,
no.
Have fun. All right.
How fun for you.
What a fun and sexy time
lots
for
of
you.
fun.
All right. So Quad, you are shaken, and Victor gets a minor phobia.
Another one, yay!
Wait. How many do you have?
2 now.
Of what? Okay, I want
I
to.
have a phobia of children, and now I apparently have a phobia of viscera.
The slimy things, yes.
Slimy things?
Anything slimy.
Alright.
Yeah. Okay, so did you want to just hang out at the junction, or did you want to press on down the
So
tunnel?
no delivering babies
I'm
for you.
gonna like maybe peek around the corner. I just want to make
No
sure
delivering
nothing's
babies.
coming back.
Just kind of make your way down. Okay. So, you just 10 feet or so.
Just a little, just
Yeah.
enough to kind of not hear the kill me anymore, and
Right.
kind of see if I can
Right.
hear anything.
Right.
It is definitely echoing through the tunnel. And you kind of go down, and these are very twisty, bendy tunnels. But you can see up ahead that the here and there there are these patches of sort of bioluminescent slime or fungus of some kind, and so it's kind of giving a very sort of sickly blue-green, very slight glow. And so you're sort of squinting into this half light, and you just start to make out.
I would like to say I blew out mine.
Of course, and you're ghosted as well.
Right.
You just start to make out sort of the shiny black chitin, reflecting this light. These little legs that are moving, and then all of a sudden just bursting closer to you, just coming up the tunnel like.
I'm gonna just like into the wall and hopefully out into that chamber.
In that brief second of what you glimpse, it's just like this mass of sort of insectile crab-like legs supporting this weird sort of diaphanous brain-like mass.
Like a jellyfish?
Like a jellyfish with these little lights glowing within the mass. And that's sort of like what you see. And then you...
So it's a brain crab.
Creature of some sort, yeah.
Blob
Mine.
jellyfish.
Nice. Nice.
Cool.
Yep.
Slimy.
Yes!
Yes.
At least it's not made of children.
Well, I think partially maybe it's drawing some power
There
from
were some
Tribbles.
I don't know, there was talk of children.
Tribbles.
No, tribbles. Alright, so...
Where the hell was I going with that?
So let's see.
Come
I
on.
think there would be a fear check for Dog. Let me just see what the
Wow.
would be there. So yours is going to be at a -5 total, offset by your grid, of course.
Okay, and it'll be my guts.
Uh huh.
Okay. So I think it's a -2 right now.
Okay.
Add a d6 to that.
Okay.
Well, do I want to add a d6 or just reroll it?
The eternal question.
I know, right?
Bow our heads in
Let's
prayer.
add a
and-
d6.
All right.
With a 5.
Okay.
So 8 to 6.
6. Okay, you're good. All right, so you withdraw through the wall, and yeah, like 2 seconds later, you pop out into this now.
Just say, prepare yourselves.
Okay.
And yeah, so Doc just appears out of fucking nowhere and says, "Prepare yourselves." And then the next thing
That's
is
terrifying.
the
Yes,
next
it
thing
is.
is you all hear this clickety clacking coming up the.
All right, so
Coming up the
where
tunnel.
where
Oh
are there
my gosh.
are there any safe spaces
Dynamite
in this
down here?
chamber?
Definitely.
None.
Nope.
All right, I'm gonna face the entrance, and I have my
Wow, this is bold.
my I don't know, I guess my shotgun.
I'd like to ask, because it's just a chamber. There's no other
No.
exits or fissures or
That's
anything.
correct.
Just a simple.
All right, I'm facing it.
Okay.
I'm facing it,
Wow,
and I'm
Kangee.
gonna start shooting into the entrance
I
way.
like to say it goes back into the wall.
Okay.
I want to sneak behind it.
Okay, sure.
All right, so I'm shooting.
Oh well, let's do cards.
Oh wait, and in that
What?
case,
Yes,
I would like
uh-huh.
to play this.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh.
Plan on
She would.
facing any creature, any kind of creature with immunity or invulnerability. One character may ignore the special abilities of the creature for the duration of combat.
Great.
Well done.
Ah, failure. Okay. So I'm gonna do this.
Feel it. Let's see. Make a called shot with a ranged weapon with no penalties. All right.
Ooh, oh. So I want to whatever is in that Queen of Hearts,
There
baby.
you go.
Oh,
Whatever
nice.
is in that, whatever is the head.
Okay.
Right.
I want that.
That's a card.
I'm shooting
You're
that.
gonna
No
call shot at
penalty.
the jellyfish.
Uh-huh.
What happened?
Oh.
Cool.
Queen of clubs.
Hey.
Oh.
Joker? What'd you
Queen
get?
of spades.
Yeah.
Joker.
What
I
the?
got a 2.
Nice.
That's alright. I have to sneak around behind it.
That's
3
fine.
queens
Let you
and
hot shots.
Joker.
And it's Three Queens and the Joker. Sounds like an off-Broadway play.
It does, doesn't it? I want to see it too. We're going.
From hot to hag.
Exactly.
3 queens and a Joker.
Yeah, from the author of From Hot to Hag and Three Queens and a Joker.
Joint company of.
You're writing this down. This is gold.
That is good stuff.
Okay. So
Okay.
does hearts go before spades or spades?
Spades goes before hearts,
Okay, fine.
and Joker goes whenever Joker
Well, whenever
wants.
Joker
Gonna go
wants
as
to
often
go.
as
And
possible.
where does clubs go?
That's my problem right now too.
Let's see. Clubs goes after. It's reverse alphabetical. So spades, hearts, clubs.
Okay,
Okay.
cool.
Oh my goodness. What's
Okay.
Lily doing then?
So Lily, you're up.
Yeah.
All right. So this thing comes coming up
Nightmare.
the tunnel. So everyone make fear checks for me, please.
Oh.
Fear?
Guts?
Yeah. Guts. I'm sorry. So -5 offset by your grit.
-5.
Question?
Yes.
Because I have a phobia of slimy stuff, do I have a higher minus?
It's not really slimy as much as it is
Chitinous.
tightness. So yeah, you're good.
Damn.
They're chitined brains.
So -3.
Alright, I'm going to
Oh, sweet! Double 8.
add a d6
Well done.
to my roll.
Adding
Roll.
11 minus
Okay.
8. Yes!
What is it? The,
You need a
what's the
4.
threshold? Okay.
Yeah.
4.
Got it.
And that's
After all.
minus what?
-5.
-5 plus your grit. So
Hold on.
Adding a d6.
Oh wait. Okay. I think I kind of fucked with it, but I made it, so I'm okay. Ultimately.
Alright, I just made it. I got a 4.
Okay. Good.
Oh.
All right. So did anyone fail?
I think so.
Lily?
Well,
Anything on a raise?
5
No. Okay.
plus 1,
Okay.
6 total.
Okay. So you're
Minus
good.
4.
-4. Oh.
Right?
What's your grit?
5.
Well,
Have
that's what she was
one.
adding the 1 to, I think, to her 5.
Oh, you only have
Yeah.
1 for grit. You're not seasoned yet?
Oh, I am.
Okay, so that's +2 then.
2 grit.
Oh. Okay.
Wait a minute. What kind of grit
So you
does
should be taking a -3.
If you're a veteran, you get a +3.
I had a +2 when I was seasoned.
Should have been +2.
Yeah. That's right.
Veteran is
years.
+3.
But I have like extra badassness.
Oh, do you? Do you have an edge that gives you a bonus to your
I
grit?
guess I thought I did.
Hmm.
Whatever, dude.
I have extra badassness.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So how does that work for Lily?
If I go berserk, could I?
Oh.
You'll go berserk if you get wounded.
Oh, right, yes, okay.
Oh, I'm scared of you now.
Always.
That will be fine.
Perpetually.
I can't use my dynamite or I'll kill us all.
Not yet.
Well, we don't know yet. We
Alright,
won't know yet.
I don't want to end up in a jar.
Because like
so.
even the awesome thing with Joker is that even if I do or we all do something, you're like, okay, wait a minute. At this moment, I want to do blah.
Right. Okay.
So
Okay.
Mhm.
So I have a total then of 7 minus.
you can just take in the whole situation. And make a
-4 is a
decision.
3, so that is a failure. Okay.
And it could even it could have even been like isn't that true with Joker? Like you can act whenever you want to based on whatever information you get.
Yeah, you act whenever you want.
Right.
All right, so Lily, you are shaken, actually.
Okay.
So,
Oh, that was my favorite book too.
okay, so Kangee, you're up. Since
All right,
Lily loses
so-
her action.
Entrance at the entrance.
Called shot, no
Called
penalty.
shot. Whatever it is that's making this thing move.
Yeah.
Okay.
Head brain wise.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah,
it is a brain, right?
Not its legs. I'm not shooting at its
Well,
legs.
that's what I wanted to know.
know.
Are
I'm
you shooting
being
at the legs
specific.
or not?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot at whatever's making this thing move.
Okay. Well, what you think is making it move?
Yes, what I think is making this
brain
move.
thing?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. All right, so here we go.
Mm-hmm. Go for it.
Alrighty, all right. 5.
Okay, that'll hit. Since you have no penalty.
Okay, alright, I don't. And so I'm at close range, right?
Yeah.
So that is a 3d6.
Okay. Go for it.
I'm so used to using my pistols that I'm like, oh, I don't get to re-roll on these.
Nope.
Just like that one. Oh, 8.
8. Okay.
What is that? I should have used my pistols instead.
All right. So,
Damn it.
so this thing, bursts into the room, and you're just like, boom, and you see the pellets hit it, and it's just like rubber, nothing ruptures.
No.
It just punches it.
Sorry.
Okay. So, Victor's up next.
All right.
I failed, you guys.
Victor's gonna step up next to Kangee so no one gets in the burst
No one gets
radius
coned.
of his cone.
Yeah.
And he'll empty out one of his decks and try to fan it.
See how
Cool.
he does.
4.
Okay, that'll do
Okay.
it.
So that is 2d10.
Nice.
Of course, I don't have any d10s out because I don't use those. 12 damage.
12. Okay. All right. So your your deck of cards goes flying into this thing, and you see several of them like cut through some of the chitin, some of the weird jelly-like mass, and it seems it sort of staggers back under that.
Okay, nice.
Wait, let's
Yes.
like chitinous crab legs, jellied brain mass. But is there any other armor and stuff on top of it then? Or?
Well, there's various other strange little protuberances, and then it's also like a lot of its mass seems to be wrapped in this sort of like mucoid like clothing almost, you know.
What? Yeah, like a sheath.
Well, because
like a
it's
sheath,
a creature.
Yeah.
It's
Mucoid. I'm just stuck on that word.
fancy clothing.
Yes,
even
exactly.
If it's a crab brain.
Exactly.
Right.
So yeah,
Edie, are you okay?
it's mostly legs and jelly though.
I know. Okay.
Yes.
She's looking fine. Alright.
Yes.
Well, I just have an idea for my attack, but it's not there yet, so.
All right. Still holding it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, yeah.
All right. So the our friendly creature here is going to try and shake off its shaken status. And I'm going to spend a chip to give it a d6, see if I can get a raise on that.
Wait, where are
Yes.
Oliver and
Oliver and Zinjin are with you, actually. And
Yeah, but what are they doing? Are
I
they?
forgot to draw a card for them.
are they in initiative?
Are they helping at all?
They will help once their card comes up.
All right.
Okay. So let's see here. What the hell can they do? Quite a bit. Okay. So
Quite a bit.
Quite a bit.
all right. So it shakes off its shakenness, and then in one of its little crab-like hands, it's holding this black piece of rock, like the size of a doorknob.
Yeah.
And
Is there any chance it looks like that piece of rock that we saw in the vaults back in Shanfan?
well, there's every chance it looks like that. And from the rock explodes a lightning bolt. Okay, just arcs right across the room and hits Oliver square in the face.
No!
So let me, well, that's at least where it's aiming. Let's see where it actually gets it here. Okay. Oh yeah, hit with a raise. And let's see here. Alright, well I rolled like crap on that. So, alright, so yeah, it just arcs right past Oliver's head and like cinches some of his mustache off.
No, not the mustache.
No! And he recoils a bit, but he's okay.
Okay, good.
He's okay, folks.
How big is it exactly?
This thing is basically
Like a
about
bug?
6 feet high.
So it takes up the doorway.
Mhm.
It's like a horse.
Yeah.
But like,
Is it 6 feet around?
6 feet around, roughly.
It's big like a worm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
but it's kind of roundish like a crab. Like a
It's-
brain on a crab.
Yeah, it doesn't even have that much of a body mass though. It's like all the legs kind of come out from under the brain stem. So yeah. Okay, so
I want to throw some salt at it.
okay.
Yeah.
You're throwing some
I'm
salt.
throwing salt at it.
You're throwing salt.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So you're using your Joker card, and go ahead and give me a.
Bullets aren't doing it.
Go ahead and give me a throwing roll.
All right.
And you get a +2 because you're using your action on Joker card.
4.
4. Okay. So you hurl some salt at it,
And
nothing happens.
all right. Well, it was an idea.
Okay.
Is it
Okay.
my turn?
It is actually Oliver and Zinjin's turn. So let me see what they're going to do here. Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. I rolled the wrong damage.
What'd you roll?
I rolled d6s and not d10s.
Oh man.
Oh.
The
That
shotgun
makes a
does
big
D10
difference.
damage?
Yeah, 2d10.
Oh man.
What are you using?
I was looking at my I was using my did I say shotgun, not rifle?
You said shotgun. Yeah.
Alright, I'll stand by that even though I meant rifle.
Oh, okay.
It's just my gun illiteracy. Biting me in the butt.
So, let's see here.
At least you'll get another attack this turn.
Exactly.
Okay, so Oliver steps forward, mustache smoking.
God, that's gonna look badass.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
And
Wisps artfully.
and as if to repay the lightning bolt, he opens his mouth, and it's like a thunderclap emerges from his mouth.
Oh, that's super loud.
Whoa.
Yes, it
Yeah,
is super
in that
loud.
little cave.
It is
my God.
super
Does
loud.
it
But
shake?
is our hearing still sort of impaired a bit?
No, it's sort of
Oh, okay.
directed at the
okay.
creature.
But it's still very loud.
It is very loud.
Are we
Yeah.
deafened?
It's the last thing.
Not exactly deafened, but it does leave your ears ringing.
Alright.
So,
Great.
Yeah. Let's see here. Okay, there it is.
No, I don't think so.
Okay,
It's a little
so
like
yep,
that.
does it. And let's see if there's any roll the opponent gets to make here. Targets within the area of effect must make a vigor roll. Okay. So, vigor. Yep. Okay. So that happened. And
Whoa.
Did it affect the creature at all?
It doesn't seem to have affected it.
Oh.
Okay. Meanwhile, Zinjin starts making his way around to the side like he's trying to do something stealthy. So let me just roll his stealth here. Okay. Okay, so now it is Doc's turn. So you've come out in the tunnel.
So it has a giant jelly brain mass.
Yes.
I'd like to ghost run to it, ghost inside of the jelly, and
Whoa!
then solidify burst out of it.
Awesome.
Just the jelly part. I like to make sure none of my legs are
Right,
like, stuck in the
right.
The
jelly part.
mucoid sheep, how strong is that?
We're gonna find out.
We'll find out.
We're about to
Now,
I have my 2 Bowie knives though.
Oh yeah!
That's true
Damn.
too. So I'm gonna like to use to help cut my way out just in
That's
So
brilliant.
awesome.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Oh,
Brilliant.
Clever.
so let's see here.
Doc saves the day again.
As usual.
Okay.
Love it. Love it.
I couldn't resist. I'm allowed
No,
to
it's
do
a-
that with ghosts.
Totally.
Yeah. So
No, I love
It's
it.
Yeah.
jelly. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
how did it work again? You take a wound or something like that? Like
It does. Like I take, I think, 1 wound less than it does.
one wound less than
Something
it
like
does.
that.
Okay.
Well, it kind of depends because I think normally they're also assuming you're in a person that has bones and things.
Yes,
like that.
of course.
Oh, sure.
So that would be
This is a little bit
painful.
different.
Nonetheless.
Yeah, this is different.
Yeah, I think I'll
This
still
is
get
slightly
injured,
different.
but-
This is slightly
a little
different.
You should modify it.
Make no bones
Yes.
about it. I'm sure I'll still maintain some sort of injury, but
Ah.
I did get to pun there.
All right. So.
Do I get an extra well
A chip for that? A chip for that?
Do you get a chip?
You of all people should give her a chip
All
for
right,
that.
fine. Just to make up for all my bad puns
Yeah, all
in
the
the past.
awful puns that I endure.
I'm just saying. So yeah, I have like my Bowie knives that I'd like
Cool.
to use to help burst out of.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Brilliant idea.
Awesome.
Nice.
Okay.
Actually, I love your puns. So.
Yes. All right. So let's see here.
You know
You said the chip was for me bursting out of a jelly brain. That's
I think that idea in and of itself.
Well, yeah, that was pretty good.
And the pun.
it was pretty
It
good.
was pretty good. I'll allow
If
it.
you watched it in a movie, David,
He'd be like, cool.
I'd be like, yeah.
I'm gonna give you a chip for that.
I'll give you a chip for that movie. All right. So. Very good. Okay. So let's see.
Something.
D8.
Oh, there's lightning definitely in the
Uh-oh.
horizon.
Okay. So.
Oh my god.
All right. Yeah. So I'll say you take the normal amount of wound, and that it'll take +1 wound.
Okay.
And so yeah, you burst out of it. So you all.
Oh, that makes that horrifying.
Yeah. You all see Doc bursting out of this thing's jelloid forehead like a bizarre Athena. And yeah, it just it
Like a bizarre black man Athena.
and it falls to the ground in a clattering heap.
Wow.
And you take 1 wound.
Okay.
Doc, you're amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my
And
god.
now he's covered in slime.
Uh-oh.
Do you want to hug this up?
So Doc was the
Puts the
one.
eye patch down, covers the other eye.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Is it dead?
It's gone.
Is it dead?
It seems to be dead.
It seems. Wait a minute.
Can I just stomp around in there?
Seems to
kick
be-
it a little
yeah.
to make sure.
I want to go up to it and I want to see what's going on
It's
there.
bioluminescence still.
Yeah, is that glowing?
No, the jelly is
destroyed.
is destroyed. And yeah, now that you can kind of see it and examine it, you see that it has a pair of wings that are folded back.
Oh,
Oh,
disgusting.
Jesus.
Oh,
Not
God.
even like insect wings, but like bat wings.
Oh God.
And
What?
and yeah, and then just all these legs.
I like to think I'm still standing in it. Just
Yeah, totally. You
Yeah,
are. You
basically.
are.
Dripping.
I'm going up to it and I'm looking at it too, like, wow. No way.
St. John, what's he doing?
Yeah, what is Oliver and St. John?
So yeah, they come over and they
Both of them.
Yeah.
All right.
And they say, "Very well done, very well done."
Now our mission is complete. No.
But they know we are here, so we must act quickly.
What?
That was just the guard.
They?
Well, there's
That was
still
their
Oh my
watchdog?
God! Are you kidding me? What? Oh.
So wait, that wasn't it?
That was their
No,
watchdog.
That was.
Indeed not.
That was their watchdog.
That was one of the guards.
One of the
Oh.
guards.
Any idea how many more guards there are?
Start ghosting out right now.
Not offhand, no.
So let's move.
On average, in their culture, do they have a?
In their culture.
Like a D6 plus 2 per mind
just
complex.
curious.
What's going on?
I will be right back. So wait, how many? Okay, well I think we should move.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Cards
down the
back,
tunnel.
please. Cards.
That was exhausting.
Oh yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
So you said it was a gelatinous head on top of a crab-like body?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I know.
With-
I'm totally not even pretending to
with
not
bat
be
wings.
peeking over here. Like, just don't mind me. Oh God, I got your notes. Just gazing in this direction.
Yeah, just gonna pick the graphic size.
Alrighty. So, pressing on then.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a
do it.
question.
Yes.
If I ghost out, will the slime fall off of me?
Yeah. It would actually.
Just a little
Yeah.
splashing bubble.
Exactly.
Alright.
Yeah. So.
Although, would it be good camouflage? No, probably not.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm just gonna slosh it off.
All right.
I don't care much for being sticky.
Mm-hmm.
All just drops to the ground.
All right. So. Okay. All right. So, yeah. There is the tunnel going further in.
Can I scout ahead a little bit?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Can I scout ahead from the ceiling?
Okay.
Yeah.
Just poke my face down so that they can't necessarily.
Oh, sure. Absolutely.
They're less likely to see me, perhaps.
So you sort of float along, skimming along the ceiling. As I said, there's these patches of bioluminescent fungus that grow more numerous as you go down the passageway.
Careful of that.
The passage takes a significant turn to the left, and then comes out onto sort of a ledge that looks down over a massive chamber. It's almost like a natural cavern here, rather than being burned out of the rock. There's like a couple different ledges below you, and
How big are we talking for this cavern?
oh, let's see. Probably about 15,000 square feet.
Wow.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
All right.
So,
But it's amply lit by this glowing fungus.
Oh.
However, you can tell that it has been enlarged quite a bit. A, because it's full of miners currently mining.
What?
And B,
What?
because the ceiling is being held up by ropes and beams and stuff.
scaffolding.
Scaffolding.
So there's
yeah.
guys here.
Yes.
Brain-controlled miners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's, let's see, quite a few. Most of them appear to be Chinese laborers. And there's about a couple dozen of them. And a few of them have picks, but the rest have these weird little silvery instruments that they're using, like you kind of hold it like a dowsing rod, and they're kind of pushing it up against the rock, and it's almost just like pushing the rock away. Okay, so it's just mainly why you didn't really hear them. It's pretty much silent. No one's talking either.
God, I have to get one
Any
of those.
sign of more, like how many of those brain crabs there are?
We'll get you one.
Give me a notice roll.
Seven?
Okay. Let's see here. Okay. It takes you a minute due to the large size of the cavern, but eventually you pick out 2 more. They're down at the very bottom level. Kind of on the far side, you can see an exit out that far side. They're maybe about 50 feet away from it, sorting through a pile of ghost rock that's been deposited in front of them. And, you know, like a couple other miners are bringing over a wheelbarrow full of some more right now.
But no sign of like the main creature.
No.
It's probably through that exit.
Probably. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're just sort of picking up the rock in their weird spindly hands and, you know, holding it out in front of them. And it, you know, there can be no doubt they're examining it, even though they don't have eyes.
Okay. And then just for shits and giggles, any sign of a rune anywhere?
Right.
Perhaps?
Yeah, that's kind of our main
I
goal.
was assuming no, but
that is the main goal,
since
and
everything's been kind of melted away in this cavern, though.
no,
Not
yeah,
here.
there's no sign of a rune,
Okay.
unfortunately.
Really right behind the queen.
All right. Well, I'm going to go back and report to everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, got a cave full of miners and about 2 more brain crabs.
Oh man.
Is there any other, like, tunnel or anything going off to another area?
Well, it is huge. It's definitely a climb down, but it looks like there was another passageway going to the unknown on the other side of the cavern.
And there's
Okay.
no other passage for us. This is the only one.
That's it. Very straightforward.
Oh, what are we gonna do?
They didn't like being cut by those cards.
No. Did I happen to count how many miners were in there?
A couple dozen.
Oh,
That's
all right. That's not
Okay.
too
Grab a
bad.
couple of them, take their clothes, and maybe. I don't know.
Well, it doesn't seem like they're coming out.
Right.
And like
They're
you
just
said, the brain
non-stop.
crabs know that we're here.
Yeah.
Right. The break. We're done. We're
Some
done now.
level.
We're
So we
gonna
might just
get
have to
out.
go guns blazing and.
Yeah.
Woo.
I mean, a couple dozen. There's 7 of us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's like 2 or 3 for each of us, plus brain crabs.
Mm-hmm.
We can do it.
We can do
We
that.
can do it.
All right.
So if I can
So,
sneak back up on brain crabs, I can. Can I be scarfing bacon, by the way, for my healing roll?
Sure.
Okay, let me make that really quick.
Yeah.
That will be very helpful. Okay, I got a 6.
Excellent.
So no wounds.
Awesome.
Yay.
Yay, bacon.
So anyway, there's this thing down there.
Exactly. I'm only down to 14 pounds, God.
Oh.
And not that it really matters, but you note that even though it's bacon and everything, it's like kind of acquiring some mold about it.
Oh no.
Yeah,
I don't even think I taste it anymore.
probably not.
Do we
yeah.
notice that? Or like,
Yeah, there's some mold on the
Why
bacon.
is that?
That's kind of gross.
Yeah.
I'll take a look and wash it down with some whiskey.
Yeah, exactly.
That'll kill it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Zinjin was listening quite carefully, and he said, "You said that the ceiling is held up by scaffolding.
Oh yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
I have a
Wow.
plan, my friends.
Hmm?
That is.
All right.
Passageway.
What's the plan?
If you rush through the chamber,
Right. Sorry.
exit out the other side, leave me some dynamite, and I will blow the ceiling."
So we have to run through to the other side.
That's
But
right.
won't we be trapped down here then?
There should be another way out. If you
Should be.
noticed, that fissure is too small for them to come and
True.
go.
Oh,
true.
Good point.
There has to be.
How do we get past them?
Run.
We're just gonna
Run like
hot-
crazy.
yeah.
Run like the Dickens.
You know, though, rather than Sinjin sacrificing myself, I could do it, so he doesn't have to die in an explosion of dynamite.
Well, he's just going to plant the dynamite and then run for
Like-
it.
Get out of there.
Yeah.
As long
The
as
other
he's
way.
not going to sacrifice himself for dynamite.
Certainly not.
Okay, well then let's just run ahead of everyone else.
All right.
You're
So we're gonna make a break for it.
going to make a break for it. Okay, so Even though you're running flat out, I'm going to call for stealth rolls.
Yeah.
Just in terms of whether they spot you or not, because I'll pose it with their notice.
Got my invisibility belt, so I'm making way so let's roll.
11.
11.
Nice.
5.
11.
7.
Okay, so 5 was the worst roll. And I got a 34 on their notice.
Oh.
So
To see all of us.
right, so they totally
Alright,
Red
fine.
Rover you and just, no.
Jesus.
The end. Good night, everybody.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
See you next week.
No, you all emerge out onto the out onto the ledge. We must be quiet. We must take our moment. It just like immediately spots you, even though you barely moved.
Even though we rolled pretty well.
Even though you rolled quite well. And so one of them drops its ghost rock, and the wings just unfurl themselves,
I forgot about the wings.
like a scroll unfurling in both directions.
I did too.
Shoot him out.
And then just
So
and it
rifle.
comes straight up towards
Rifle?
you. Yeah, you can rifle it.
That
You're
looks
up on the
like a
ledge.
shotgun.
And the wing.
Yeah.
Wing it.
Wait, how far away is it?
Let's see. It is going to
She's
be
taking a break.
Yes, she is.
50 yards.
Jaw's probably hurting her.
I
Yeah,
know.
exactly.
Alright,
let me let her out.
Winchester.
All right.
I'll use my
Okay, so let's do cards. There you
Cats.
go. Cats.
So I can get some long range on it before it gets too
Another Joker? Come on now.
Really?
Really?
Wow.
4 of hearts. Apparently, it's not the same as last time.
5.
Yeah, I'm like, did I shuffle?
It's a different. It's a different Joker.
Oh, it is a different Joker.
Is
You're
it?
right.
Yep.
Huh.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and draw.
Okay.
And for your companions, I get a 6, and for the flying creature, I get a king.
Oh.
So, Quad, do you want to act before?
Yes, I would like to shoot it in the wing.
You got an 8.
Oh, 8.
You want to shoot it in the wing?
Shoot it. Well, I can't say in the wing because then I lose points, right?
Yeah, it would be a called shot.
I'm not
It would be a
calling the shot.
-2 to hit.
No. I'm just gonna try and shoot it.
Do you have your excavating machine?
I can't use it underground.
We can't use whirlwind underground.
Right.
Yeah.
What's the other one?
Telekinesis?
Right, but it's a poundage thing.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
True.
Okay, but you can't use whirlwind underground.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Alright.
Gatling shotgun.
Yeah. Gatling rifle.
Can't argue with that.
That's pretty satisfying.
Yeah.
You can look at some of the
Whoa.
Chinese workers too while you're
Right.
at it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay,
Heyo.
15.
Okay.
Nice.
At the Gatling rifle.
Yes.
And then I'm gonna roll d6 twice.
Yes.
No, d8 twice.
Plus a d6, because you got a raise.
I need it. 9.
Okay. And what does 9 mean to you?
What do the viewers at home think?
Okay. So you hit it solidly. You sort of knock it to the side, and it loses some altitude.
Well, okay.
Essentially, it's shaken in midair. So
All right, fine.
there you go.
It's
All right.
just hovering erratically.
Yeah, it's
So-
going to have to try and regain the altitude.
So
What
That's
else do we?
terrifying.
Who else? Okay, 5.
So I got a king. Who's up next? Oh,
I have an 8.
oh, I'm sorry. I think that's the next highest. So vigor, unless anyone has a king or higher.
No.
Okay. So make a roll for it here. Wow. Okay. Success with a raise.
Oh.
So it's only temporarily knocked back and then continues to fly towards you. It will get here on the next round. Meanwhile, the other one is disappearing down the back tunnel.
No!
Okay.
All right, I'm
who's up
going
next?
for it. Rifle.
We got an 8.
Yes,
Okay.
I do.
All right. Rifle
I'm
away.
going to shoot at it. The one that's flying toward us.
And it's at 40 yards at this point.
40 yards.
Is that what's your range?
That's 48 is mid range.
Okay, so you're at mid range, so you're at a -2.
-2 to my shooting. 7.
7? Okay, that's a hit.
All right,
Good.
2d10. 10, plus 6, 16.
But if you aced one of those?
Did you roll?
I
these?
did actually. I'm sorry. Thank you. Another 10
Nice.
Oh.
and a 7.
Wow.
So 20.
26,
No.
33.
33.
Right? All right.
It
So,
explodes.
right. Well, basically, a quad shot knocked it back, and then it's like regaining altitude and coming back, and then Kangee just right into the jellied mass, and it just
Wow.
Nice.
yeah, and then falls to the ground. At all this gunfire, the workers down below look up and begin to rush up the ramp leading up towards the ledge, wielding their pickaxes.
Uh-oh.
Wait, so we didn't even get a chance to run down at all, or?
No, I rolled a 33 for its notice. So basically, they noticed you as soon as you came into the chamber.
They heard our footsteps everywhere.
did.
Essentially. Be very quiet. What is that thing?
All right. I just wanted to make sure that was clear. All right,
Yes.
so all these guys are coming.
They're rushing up the ramp.
All
So
right,
who's up
so-
next on the initiative?
Who has the next initiative?
I think it's those Shingen and Oliver.
Okay.
right?
All right.
I've got like a 4, so.
I've got
Okay.
5.
Wow, you guys.
Yes,
I'm
both
down at
5.
the bottom, yeah.
Well done. All right, so so they're all basically like the ramp kind of goes up around the side of the chamber, and then you're on this ledge. So Xinjian says jump, and he's like kind of pushing you all like towards the ledge, and you see that he's got a stick of dynamite in his hand.
Oh god.
Oh my gosh.
Mhm.
All
I
right.
was thinking that myself, actually.
Jump though.
Yeah.
Basically, Kangee took out the creature with one shot, but then all the miners started rushing up the ramp towards the ledge. So.
Very good.
So yeah.
Pouring up.
So Xinjian is positioning himself to kind of block the ramp so that you all can just kind of jump down to the next level below.
Okay, so we do so.
All right, I'll just need agility rolls from everyone.
Oh. Agility.
4.
Okay,
Oh, 4.
good enough.
5.
6.
Okay.
One shot, huh?
Thanks to you, though.
Very
It
good.
was weakened.
33 damage.
Yeah, 33 damage, too.
Okay, so everyone makes the jump. Oliver hits the ground hard and
Do they?
comes up clutching his ankle.
Okay.
Oh, no!
Yeah. Make a healing roll.
That'll be interesting.
I know.
7.
All right, so in the sickly blue-green glow, you can't really see any color, but you can feel the ankle. It's already swelling.
Oh.
You can take a few rounds here to splint it if you want.
A few rounds?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, but
Gotta go.
Oh, but we're gonna leave him behind, though?
No.
No.
No, no.
I can get him on one side and one on the other.
He's not gonna be able to help us. He's still gonna be dead weight and wounded.
He may have information we need, though.
he's quite
That's what I'm
heavy
saying.
too.
So we
He's
can
quite
ask
heavy.
him, is
Yeah.
there
He's
anything...
attack.
He's a big guy.
I'm gonna.
He's portly.
I'm
Is there
gonna
anything-
I'm gonna splint it.
You're
Okay.
gonna split
You
it.
are?
All right.
Gee.
Okay.
All right. All right. So you start getting your gauze
There's
out.
7 of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we'll be
I
fine.
feel like.
Okay.
All right.
Somebody watch my back.
Yeah.
So you start getting your gauze out, and he looks and he says, "What are you doing, you fool? Run! As soon as the dynamite goes off, this whole cavern is coming down."
Oh, is he still doing the dynamite thing?
Yeah.
Fireman's
Yeah.
carry?
Too big.
You want?
You might try. You're pretty strong, right?
Well, let me see. Can I have
My
like some
strength is a
active-
D8.
I can get a foot.
A D8.
We can make a sling, maybe.
I'm gonna try. I can carry him. I can try to carry him.
Yeah.
Try. Let's see here.
Like, how big is? I mean, how Portland?
Yeah.
is
How
Portland?
big is?
He's about
He
300
just-
pounds.
Oh.
What?
Oh.
What?
That changes
What the hell?
matters. That's more than Portland.
Why did you take this form?
Yeah, exactly.
I was 180 when I got here on
If
Earth.
I
I just
did-
love your food.
Oh my god.
You said you weren't eating the
Doesn't-
beans.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I wasn't eating the beans.
Oh my god.
Food.
Yeah.
If I did
Books.
deflection, would that
Deflection.
protect us from the blast of the dynamite?
Yeah, that's
That might be a
Ooh.
knife, at least.
That's a
Nice.
good
Very
question.
nice.
My goodness.
Excellent question.
Because it'll last
Shit.
you for 3
Let's
rounds.
see.
Oh my gosh. She's exhausted by that BONE.
But she can't stop herself.
No, she's
She's sacked
given
out.
up at this point. Oh my
She's not
god,
even
what is she
blinking.
staring at you?
I know.
It's kind of creepy.
It
Why
is.
aren't you blinking?
Or environmental
Edie?
protection.
That might be more.
Why aren't you
appropriate,
blinking? Why are you?
You look like one of the townspeople. Okay, no, okay, that was correct.
Oh.
I don't know. I feel like it's Simon. Simon never blinks. He has shark eyes. Because they're
Oh, yeah.
pure black,
Yeah, it's a little
and they're
bead.
just like little buttons.
Oh,
It's kind of
really?
like in Coraline,
Uh-huh.
just the button eyes
Little
all
button.
shiny.
Oh,
and
I
yelling.
see.
He's so cute.
He is adorable.
Aw.
He's a little
And he
cute.
doesn't blink?
Not very often. Like Pomeranians, I guess, as a breed are
Oh, I
known for
see.
not blinking very much.
Oh, okay.
They're
Not
pretty prone to
necessary.
eye injuries because they don't blink, and so like
Weird.
Time for
Breed.
something to
yeah,
be
they like trying
protected.
to
from the
counteract from like
Oh god,
dust
not blinking.
scratches and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But also like running around
chihuahuas,
with
too,
like
aren't
sticks
they?
and stuff too. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. My mom's got a chihuahua.
Which is hilarious.
I promise.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. I'm
Now
going
she's being a
to
little
say that.
So
Let's see here.
sleepy.
tired.
Oh, I have protection.
What does that do for you?
Take that belly from the bone.
It just requires
Yeah.
concentration, protects against attack as long as I don't move.
She's a handful.
Yeah.
And it says it's a spirit roll.
Oh, it's against supernatural creatures. So I'm going to say it's an elemental or environmental protection.
Okay.
So that's novice rank, so it would just be at a -2.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, if you want to hang back with him.
So I can splint him, sure.
Mhm.
Wow.
The
Okay.
rest of you run for it.
Yeah. This is
Yeah,
bold.
we're going.
This is bold, Doc.
Whoa.
Stop.
Yeah. Yeah. It's Doc. All right.
An 8.
Okay.
Minus 2, so 6.
6. All right. All right. So the rest of you book it out of the cave, and not a moment too soon, you hear the dynamite go off. Looking back, you see that Zinjin had allowed the miners to sort of swarm him,
Wow.
and so the dynamite just goes off and sends bodies flying everywhere, and then the weak scaffolding just gives way, and the whole roof of the cavern starts coming down.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
And so yeah, you're all in the sort of south tunnel there.
So are we at the entrance of the other?
Where's Doc?
Where is Doc indeed? So as the dust settles, and you can kind of see like another vein of ghost rock has been exposed up above, you know. You see Doc and Oliver back near the ledge, just surrounded by a circle of rubble-free, you know, floor basically.
Cool.
So
Good.
So are we at the entrance of the other passage?
So
I'm
Oliver's.
gonna spend some time to splint him.
You splint him up, and
then we'll make for the tunnel.
okay, it takes you a while.
If you see that tool, pick it up.
Yeah. One of the weird douse.
Yeah, give me a notice at -4 to see if any kind of came through the rubble
Can we all do that?
intact. No, because Doc's over near.
Oh,
where
is it
the
only- it's
miners
only
were
Doc
working.
that's doing this?
Yeah,
Okay.
because he's picking his way through the rubble.
-4, you said?
Yeah.
I'll add.
Okay.
I'll just add a d6 to that.
Oh.
There you go.
Yeah.
So that's 11 plus 6, 17, so 13.
Okay. So yeah, I mean the miners all had their tools with them, but since they were blown away by the dynamite, one did kind of land in amongst the rubble, and you pick it up.
Yoink. Yay. Cool.
We have
Mhm.
get feel for our airship now.
So now, we're moving ahead.
Okay, so
Just stuff my backpack with fuel.
Yeah, do that.
That
Do that.
too.
Is it a new round then?
yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
And are you guys gonna press on, or are you guys gonna wait for us?
Well, we need to know what's happening down. Is there,
We saw
the
it.
opening?
What
Can
are
we
we
see
seeing?
anything from the passage? If we're between
Right.
both areas?
The passage just seems to continue off in a southerly direction beyond the limit of your light.
Well, I mean, we saw Doc and Oliver,
Right.
in that
They're
thing, so
okay.
Yeah.
we saw Doc splitting them up, so I guess I would wait.
You would wait?
Yeah. Mhm.
All right.
You're almost done.
It sounds like it's gonna take me
Right.
at least
Someone
10
can
minutes.
Right.
Do reconnaissance, maybe. Or just
You wanna
run
go?
out a little bit and then come back just to see.
Who's
I'm gonna
gonna
wait
stealth?
for Doc.
Okay.
I want to go forward a little bit. I'll go with
So
you.
you-
We'll
Okay,
go.
let's go.
Okay. Let's see here.
We were talking like 20 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, not far.
Not a big deal.
Just to see if something changes.
Yeah. if we hear anything.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Clickety clap. Who knows?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Flippity flap.
Okay, so it seems quite quiet in the aftermath of the explosion, and the passage goes for a couple hundred yards, really.
Wow.
You know.
Ah. All right. Well, we'll wait then.
Okay.
It's gonna be a long walk.
So, so in due course, Doc and Oliver get up to the passageway, and Oliver is sweating profusely, white as a sheet.
Yeah.
And he says, our presence has undoubtedly been noted at this point. There's little I can do for you.
What?
In
Then why'd
my
we split
condition.
your leg?
What about the roaring?
What about, your thunder mouth?
That whole thing.
Yeah.
I'm slowed and inconvenienced by this frail frame.
Yeah.
Can't you take shape in your usual shape?
I cannot.
Not in this dimension.
Maybe not in this dimension.
Yeah. Well,
Any advice? Anything you can tell us?
do you need jerky?
Like,
I don't know.
Bacon,
What
bacon?
What
what
can
are
we
we
do?
about to encounter?
Yeah,
And how do we
exactly.
kill it?
Exactly.
I suspect, first of all, that there's a passage to the surface somewhere further down this tunnel.
Right.
Okay.
Secondly, I presume you are going to encounter the leader of the expedition. He will be a creature of great cunning and terrifying intellect.
So we challenge him to a game of wit.
I'm just thinking, Kangee thinks, it's no match against my rifle. You could be as smart as you want to, but I'm still gonna blow your brains out.
What is this creature gonna look like? Do you have any idea?
Much the same as the ones you've seen.
All right.
Got
Those
it.
aren't.
We
Those
got
aren't.
this. Yeah.
Except wearing a
Intellectuals.
mortarboard.
Yeah, exactly. And the vest, yes.
I'm imagining the leader of the expedition with a pith helmet.
Yeah.
Really large pith helmet.
Which is really big.
And a monocle.
That's great.
Just
my God.
floating on the jelly.
Yeah.
He's standing on a bridge asking our favorite color.
Oh, yeah, that's good. If you happen to encounter the gate, destroy it.
The gate?
The
Well,
gate.
the portal from
You know,
there.
the way that they're getting in.
Well, sure.
Right.
That's why we got the dynamite.
We
Yeah.
have to stop this.
Indeed.
Do you know
Invasion.
anything about a rune in this case? Why didn't we ask this sooner?
Yeah, rune. I've never heard of a rune. You're in a
he's never
totally
been
wrong
serious.
location. No. He says. He says that gates such as this would not have come into existence without some way of them manifesting here on your planet.
All right.
Tell us nothing. Is it so?
It kind of does.
Do you
It
think
means
that
that this
there's
is a place of some type of energetic wackiness that may concern the glyph.
Alright,
That's my interpretation.
good.
Well, what worked last time was handkerchief with blood on it.
Mhm.
Do we want to get that prepped so in case this has to go down fast, someone can book it for the room and
Mhm.
Someone named Doc can ghost to the room. That's a great idea. Let's do it.
Mhm.
Where's my handkerchief? Alright.
Wait, who hasn't
turn
done
is
it yet?
I think we've all done it by now. Honestly.
Yeah.
Have we really?
I'm pretty
I'll
sure.
do it again.
I mean, we're all gonna have to do it. Okay. Yeah, Victor, Doc, Lilly, Kangee, and Cuad have all done it.
Alright, so
Oh, okay. Well, let's roll for it.
I like it. I
What are
like
we
that
rolling?
idea.
Yeah, what are we rolling?
Could draw for a high card.
We're
Ooh,
oh, okay, yeah.
let's do
Shuffle
that.
it up.
Ooh, that's
shuffle
fine.
it
So
up.
hard card donates?
High card donates.
Okay.
What is this like? Does he take a wound when you?
No.
No, it's
for
just
fun.
like we just
We're
like
having
last
fun.
time like slit
We're
the
just
hand
yeah,
and just squeeze it
yeah.
out.
It's not a big deal. We're just curious.
Well, except for Doc, who has to give him that flash.
Well, yeah, that would be.
Here you go.
pathetic.
She's staring at me again.
Oh, she loves you.
From anywhere or the
Yeah,
top?
anywhere.
Oh, okay.
Yes, yeah.
She's kind of looking sideways. and
She's
weird,
being.
though.
She's always
Yeah,
weird.
Isn't
Why
it?
not?
Yeah, she's smart.
She's way too smart.
Not me.
Ace of Hearts.
All right, Quad. So.
Yeah. It's Quad's
I'm
turn.
gonna sully my handkerchief once more.
All right.
Alright, let me make a note of that.
Well,
that the handkerchief has been sullied.
Once again.
Once again.
I have my clove one and then I've got my blood one.
I didn't know you had a
okay.
clove one.
2 handkerchief.
Well,
Alright, so Doc, you are
My mama
going
raised me
to...
right. That's
That's right.
more than one
No.
You're gonna,
We're not disparaging your mama.
Not in the slightest. Here,
No.
have some blood.
you're going to ghost on along then?
No, I'm gonna wait.
Here, have some blood.
Because if I can be useful right away.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, or should I scope and look for the room?
Well, we have like a couple hundred yards to traverse.
Yeah,
here, right?
we're gonna be walking, so.
I'll walk
Let's
with you
just
guys.
save it for.
Mhm.
Okay.
So, do we leave Oliver here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do we leave
I
him?
don't
Yeah.
want to leave him behind.
This is sad.
It is kind
I'm
of
not
weird.
okay with that.
Yeah,
You're
I
not
know.
okay with that?
No.
No, I don't
He's
think we
my
should.
compatriot. He's
Yeah.
my comrade.
I don't think we should leave him.
Do we have
necessarily.
materials to make a sledge for him? Can we pull him behind us?
I don't think so.
No.
We'll just have to
Scaffolding
hobble
bits?
along.
Yeah, we can help.
But I'd like to say, I mean, if I
You
cast
can hop
environmental
along. It'll just
protection-
slow you down.
That's fine.
Well, if I stay with him, environmental protection cast presumably for the both of us is supposed to last for a full hour.
Mm.
Ooh.
So you're still good.
Presumably, he and I will be all right.
Like
still.
another 30 minutes.
Well, that would protect you from further cave-ins, you know. But
From say dynamite.
yes,
So?
yes, definitely.
So if we blow the thing, then hopefully. I don't want to leave him.
No,
No,
we
that's
don't. We
sad.
don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
We already lost comrade.
Yeah, we already lost St. John. That was tragic.
Okay. Let's see here. Okay. So,
Oh my
She's working on
god.
her tongue.
So anyway, what he's gonna
She's
die
grooving.
in here?
She's too tired to groove.
Oh, yeah.
what's that?
Is what would happen otherwise? He just languished.
Well, no, I mean, you would come back to get him if you could. You know.
Oh.
Yeah.
If we could.
No,
Yeah.
see,
No, we
might
gotta
have to
take him
blow this whole
along.
thing sky high.
All right, so you make your way down the passageway. It does go for a couple hundred yards, and you're obliged to go slow because of Oliver.
Fine.
Presently, you encounter another chamber. It's about the size of the silver canister chamber.
Ah.
To your left, it's sort of built on a slope, and to your left,
Either top or bottom of the slope.
you are kind of right at the middle point.
Okay.
So to your right, it slopes up. To your left, it slopes down. To your left is about a third of the room is filled with a sort of tarry black ooze.
Oh, that's weird.
Third of the room.
Mm-hmm. Down at the very bottom of the slope, basically. And then there's an exit out on the far end of the room.
At the far end of the ooze.
Of the room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We don't have to touch the ooze if we don't want to.
You don't have to.
No, it's not.
So should we check out?
Room.
No room.
But there's another
Crab
passage.
creature.
But there is a passage out. No sign of crab creature.
But there's an ooze.
I think we should
Of the
just go
ooze.
and check.
Wait, what's the slope?
Oh, about 20 degrees.
Okay.
You want to poke
I think
it?
we're going to go just check it out and see what's on the other end.
If I get Oliver across, will you guys cover us in case there's something in the edge?
Yeah.
I was just saying just like go in there, like me and somebody else, go in there, check to see what's on the other side of the passage and then come back if it's anything worth, bringing him along for. I think you should still say in like the main, right? Am I getting that right? There's a main tunnel and then we're looking at a divergence?
No.
That's the thing is
No,
we all
this is
have
like-
to
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah, we're going
oh.
through the main
There's no.
tunnel.
The passage widens into
Why
this
did
chamber.
why did
I don't know.
Yeah.
It makes
That's
sense. It
sort of
was
what I thought,
mentioned
too.
that it was a similar chamber to the one we've done before.
There you go. That's why.
There is also a titanically offensive smell coming out of the room. Yes.
The ooze.
The ooze.
Well,
coming out
Okay,
of
you guys be willing to cover us while
Yes, absolutely.
across, just in
Absolutely. Yeah. So let's do that.
Okay. Let's see here. All right. So Doc, go ahead and give me a vigor roll.
Because of the smell?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Can I pull my bandana up?
Yeah.
Plus one for clothes.
Sure.
You
Smart.
just said.
Oh, a 4.
All right. And Oliver manages as well, although you're both kind of gagging a little bit. Okay, so you cross the room, avoiding the ooze, I presume,
Right.
and yeah, you get to the far side, and you see that this passage continues on and that there's a side passage shortly to your right.
Never
of the
more
ways.
brains.
I'm gonna motion them over fast.
Okay, so everyone give me vigor rolls, please.
Book it. If we have perfumed handkerchiefs, can we also do
+1. Absolutely.
Yeah, I crit fail.
What? Wait, what was it? Is it plus or minus what? Minus something?
No minus.
These are delicious. I can stomach some.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I found those.
Oh wow, I
Okay.
do fine. I'm 17.
Oh, yeah. So, Victor, you are
Smells
shaken
worse.
and you take 1
Oh,
level
yeah.
of fatigue.
Oh my god.
All right.
Yeah, it smells great in here.
Yeah. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I rolled a 3.
Mm.
You rolled
I
a
got
3?
12.
Okay, so you're just shaken. So basically both of you kind of pork up a little bit
Yeah.
and have to stop and sort of brace yourself against the walls.
Give me some of Lily's smelling salts. Can unshake them.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah. Here
Yep.
you go.
Oh
So some smelling salts get you on your way, but Victor, you are
I'm gonna. Yeah.
basically pale and sweaty
no.
after that.
I'm dragging to you.
Right. Can't drag you all. Alright, so past the chamber, up ahead,
Yes.
you see the side passage and then the tunnel continuing on.
All right.
We'll check out the side passage.
Okay. So the side passage kind of zigs and then zags and comes out on a ledge looking down over a deep abyss.
That's it.
Well, it goes down and it goes up. There is there's some silvery ladder set into the wall
Wow.
going up.
I feel like this is just like specific to their mission. It doesn't seem like it's having anything to do with what we need.
Well, Oliver's with us, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, is this what you're talking about? Is this how you get to the surface?
That would be my presumption, yes.
Huh.
At this point, I'll need you all to make notice rolls.
Oh, it's exciting.
Hooray! -1.
Yes, you're back in the minuses.
I still get a 4.
4.
Nice.
3.
Am I still shaken?
21.
No, you're fine.
Oh, okay.
21.
What?
Yes.
Whoa.
Okay.
3. I noticed that.
Yeah, me too.
It's dark.
All right. So yeah, Doc, you hear some clittering and clattering coming up behind you,
Ah!
and we will deal out cards again.
Oh, God.
Behind you. Behind us.
Behind.
Behind who?
Over the edge.
That's convenient.
The contents of my stomach tumble down into the Joker.
Yay.
Yes.
Ah.
Wow.
3.
I have an
Look on it.
ace.
Queen of clubs.
Ace.
You got an ace?
Yeah.
Ace of what?
Diamonds.
Okay.
Ace of base.
No.
Oliver got an ace of spades.
Okay.
Okay, so let me see here.
I guess I'm just busy propping him up, so.
Yep. Okay.
Yep, that sounded
Yep.
a little judgmental.
What?
Just a drop.
Oh,
I didn't
excuse
insist on
me.
bringing him along.
Excuse me.
The GM is quietly judging you.
Okay.
Alright.
That sounds like it should have been narration in like a National Geographic video.
Yeah,
Should be.
quietly
They're
judging you.
No, it's Tom Cruise. I'm quietly judging you.
Okay, so you all spin around, and you see 2 of these things coming up the tunnel.
2.
Yes.
All right.
How wide is the tunnel?
Wide enough to hold
How
these
wide
things.
is the tunnel?
And also,
It
is there any
is-
kind of ledge at the, like, big ledge at the edge
Yeah,
of this
how
tunnel?
is this?
The abyss.
Basically, the ledge you're on right now is wide enough for all of you to stand abreast. The tunnel itself is about 10 feet wide.
How
Alright.
deep is this ledge? Like, how much room do we got before they...
Not a whole
Knock
lot.
us over. All right.
None.
Yeah, like about 3 feet.
Great.
Oh.
Yeah.
If we move to the side, would they just go running over the ledge and like, wow,
Oh no,
my
they're
life.
my life.
They're more intelligent than
It's
us.
just gonna fly off.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they
That's
wings.
true. They have
They've got
wings. Sorry.
Okay.
Waste
Like
everybody's
your
time with that idea though.
Mastodon ideas.
All right.
Very good.
All right, so Oliver kind of hobbles forward and and makes this weird sign in the air.
Really?
Yeah. And well, let's see what happens.
Okay.
I feel like it's a good thing that we saved it.
I do.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Yay.
I think it's going well.
Squish.
Let's see. Every creature must make an immediate guts check. Okay.
You have to take a guts check?
You have to take a guts check, yes. Interesting. Okay, and... Oh. Okay. So one of the creatures immediately starts scuttling backwards. Just...
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. The other one continues forward, though. In its crab-like hands, it's holding this weird device that looks like a bunch of little silver tubes emanating, like little silver trumpet tubes.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's not some sort of brain sucking.
Yeah. But it is.
All right,
The
so.
nozzle.
I'll
The nozzle.
I'll take my turn.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Oh,
go
wow.
for it, Joker.
Alright, go.
You get a +2 to anything you do.
Awesome. I'll step forward next to him so that we're both in the mouth of this, and then I'll draw another deck of cards and try my luck again.
All right.
54 card ticket.
That's right.
9, 11, 10.
Okay, well done. So that's a success with a raise.
Do I do extra damage?
I don't think so, but I'll double check for you.
I don't think I do. So 10 damage. Do I add 2 to that as well?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 12 damage.
12
Nice.
damage. Yeah, you don't get anything on a raise. All right.
It's dumb.
So,
It's a dumb rule.
it's dumb. Who wrote that rule? Dumb rule. All right. So 10, you say?
12.
12, even better.
Yes.
Okay, so like a significant mass of those cards slice through the jelly-lobed head and leave it oozing
Oh, slime.
slime, of course. Okay, so Kangee, you're up next.
How did I eat so much?
Oh no. Alright, so
I ate so many beans.
Oats. Maybe oats?
Oh god.
Pocket
Oatsy.
jerky.
Worst ever.
Puking beans.
No,
No.
it's an oatmeal.
Oh,
Yeah.
because it looks much the same as when it went down. All right,
It's not
so
forgiving.
No, I'm sure it's not. Alright, I'm at close range.
you're close range.
Breaking my
Could
rifle
have been
out.
moldy bacon.
Could have been more.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ooh.
With whiskey.
Oh, sweet mother of God.
What'd you do?
Thank you.
Oh.
Something low.
That's bad.
Okay.
Alright. So that's gonna be 9.
Okay, that's a hit with a raise.
Thank you. And 2d10. Sorry, I'm so slow, you guys.
No, it's fine.
1. Oh, 5?
So it's a d6 because you got a raise.
Sorry, I'm outraged. 9.
9. Okay.
It's not bad.
It's fine.
That's like
It's better than
abysmal.
5.
Yeah.
9, you say?
Yes. Ugh.
All right, you drop it.
What?
Yes.
Whoa! Whoa! Yay! Yay!
Cool. Yay.
Well, actually, you drop it, but it's still twitching.
So can I bust a cap in its ass?
Absolutely.
So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna pull out my revolver
Okay.
to go up to it and shoot it in the
Okay.
head or whatever
And
jelly.
it's- yeah.
And it's
Jelly.
jelly.
The remainders of its brainy jelly.
Yes.
Yes. All
Alright, do I have
right.
to do shooting or can I just shoot?
No, you just shoot
I
it.
just shoot it?
I think
Okay.
you're ready for this jelly stuff.
Yes. Yes, that's right. That's the
Alright.
theme of the entire.
9.
All right.
Right?
Yep, it's dead.
Good.
It is dead. It is
Alright.
well and
But there's
truly
another
dead.
one that's skittled back.
Right. Skittled away.
Skittled.
It's skittled away.
Skittled away.
Thank you.
Taste the rainbow.
Thank you.
Skittled or scuttled?
Scuttled. Yeah.
Skittled is
I was thinking skittered, right? Is
And
that a
scuttled.
word? And scuttled.
Yep.
Skittles.
There you go. I'll never eat Skittles again. All right, so
No, I don't want to taste that rainbow.
where to from here?
We're gonna go, well, that's the way up, back up, right?
Right.
So mental note on that.
Yeah.
I'm thinking just keep going toward the main
How
tunnel.
heavy is this brain crab thing?
heavy.
Probably about 500 pounds.
What?
You want to cut a sample?
Oh, I was just thinking we pushed it off the
That's
ledge.
what I was gonna. Yeah.
oh well,
yeah.
like 3 of you together could do
All
it.
right, let's
We'll push it
off.
over.
Okay. So it disappears into the darkness. How
Probably
long do you
most-
want to wait for the sound of impact?
Just a few seconds.
No, we'll wait.
A minute.
We're still waiting.
About a minute goes by, and finally you hear.
Oh!
That's good. That's real good.
All right, well that is deep.
Let's get the hell away.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
and I bet how high was the ladder going up to the top? Like
Into
how
like
many
infinite
feet?
darkness.
Did you see any
Well,
light
yeah,
at
you
all?
didn't see any
Well,
light.
it's
but
night.
No
it's
light,
nighttime
just the
outside.
ladder.
It's nighttime outside, so
Oh.
you wouldn't know.
But the ladder just seems to keep going
It just
and
goes
going
up.
and going.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not like there's a hatch directly above.
All right. Well, great. Okay, so main tunnel.
Okay.
Let's go.
You rejoin the main tunnel.
Yes.
You head not too far before you reach another room. This one.
Keep saying room, and I'm thinking rune.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
goes-
sorry.
So
goes-
you should
You reach
say
another chamber.
Chamber. or something.
And this room is filled with many different strange things. First of all, you note a metallic taste in the air.
Like pennies.
And the yes, it's like you're sucking on a penny, and the air is vibrating.
Oh yeah.
There be a portal nearby.
Well, it just so happens that across the chamber, which is
Sorry.
filled with all sorts of strange silver instruments, and then a bank of machinery kind of set up against the wall.
Oh.
Was this like their storage room?
Well, there's a metallic frame set into the wall
Yeah.
How very Stargate.
below a rune.
A room.
Yay! No.
No.
As you enter the room, the chamber,
Yeah.
you see through this gate, just disappearing one of these creatures. Going
Oh no!
into the door frame.
Into the beyond,
Mm-hmm.
So
but
we
not
can-
into the chamber.
No, and
Run
there's
into
sort of this crackling.
All right,
Alright, we gotta shut this
shit
down now.
All right, rifle.
Okay, I'm going for the rune if you guys want to go.
Okay,
for the...
so rifle. I
Okay.
want to shoot at this thing.
Okay, sure.
Is there anything that
Throw
looks like
dynamite
it's
in the door.
Ah, I love it.
dynamite into the gate? Yeah.
Through the
Yeah.
gate.
Yeah.
Just auto launch through the gate.
Yes.
Wait for me to do the rune
Yeah,
first.
okay,
and then
okay,
climb
yeah.
up to get there.
Okay, so
Alright,
doing the
sure.
rune first. Okay.
Fast,
Meanwhile,
I'm
I'm just
gonna
way too
book it.
excited about
Yeah,
this
and you can
idea.
actually sort of brace yourself on some of the machinery that's next to the gate, and
Yeah.
so you just get up there, smear it
Oh, cool.
easily enough.
It has been smeared.
It's smeared.
Was there a rumbling?
It got smeared. Yes, there's a slight rumble, of course,
Okay, good.
Yay.
Alright.
and
Now, yes,
Alright,
now
Cuad.
let's do
Yeah,
some
I'm gonna
damage.
jump and run.
All right.
all right, so firing into the gate. And let's see. The other method is the time-honored one of blowing the gate all to hell.
Well, that's what I thought we would do, a combo
Right.
of shooting dynamite into the portal,
All right.
and then also
Destroying the
Destroying
gate.
the
We have to
gate.
destroy the gate.
Yeah,
but I
we'll
wanted
just
to give
keep-
them
yeah,
fuck you
exactly.
first.
that's my thoughts
you.
Yeah,
exactly.
of course.
All right, so you begin to shoot the gate. The dynamite has gone through.
Yeah, we want like total. Yeah.
music has stopped.
Sparks are starting to fly.
Yeah.
So forth, and
Oh.
and then the gate just kind of collapses in on itself.
So it's just
Evaporates.
away.
Yeah, well the
Right. Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
the boundaries of the gate just get kind of sucked into it,
Right.
and there's a loud cracking noise, and then it's gone.
All right. We're
So we're gonna head back to the ladder.
Claude, did you grab anything on your way out?
Yeah.
Well, the machinery is beginning to sputter and spark. The fungus is beginning to throb and like give off life its own accord.
Throbbing.
All right. So no, I did not.
And you can hear this low pulsing thud.
No time. No time.
Let's go. Let's go.
no time. Let's get
Is
the
it
hell out
a
of
booby
here.
trap fungus?
Huh?
Is it booby trap fungus?
Seems to be.
Yeah.
It's explosive fungus.
Was that the correct gate? Or was that a dummy gate?
Who knows? You marked the rune.
Right. We marked the
Yeah.
room. Let's get
Let's
out.
get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
All right.
Alright.
So Oliver, of course, is handicapped here.
Okay, we're aware. I don't know why you had to point that out.
And so you hear him kind of give a yell of alarm. He says, "Where am I? What's going on?"
It worked! It worked!
Oh, he went back to his world.
He did. He left.
So we can just chuck this
Shut up
guy.
and come with us.
So he left his body.
So yeah, so Oliver tries to start running like he doesn't even
He
realize.
doesn't know.
And then you hear this horrible snapping sound.
Oh!
Ah! He like falls
Oh
to the
my
ground.
It's
god!
worse.
And the rhythmic thrumming is getting louder.
We gotta.
We gotta go. What do you think, Doc? You can't
Doc
leave him?
is
You
the
can't
moral
leave him?
compass here. Wait, are you super? Did you gain strength from your transformation?
No.
Wow.
Because I'm possessed by a spirit, not by...
Alright. Okay, so I have vigor. My strength
It
is
goes
a
off of strength.
D8. It's a D8.
D8, that's pretty good.
I can just fireman carry him out.
Let's see what we got here.
This 300-pound
Watch him be an
dude.
ass.
I can help you still carry him.
Yeah.
But between the two of
I'm
us.
suing all of you. I know lawyers in New York.
I don't want to be touched by a squaw.
How dare you?
Yeah, exactly.
Really, we're implying that
Really?
this guy is
A racist douchebag?
Yes!
Yeah, I do.
Wouldn't that be funny?
I almost
Come on.
kind of think that about everybody. That's just my default mode.
You're right. And you're right.
Character can carry 5 times the strength die type in pounds without incurring any penalties. So you
Strength
can carry
times-
40 pounds.
Oh, that's...
Carrying too much weight inflicts a -1 penalty for each additional multiple
I can carry 40 pounds.
without
I can
any
carry 20.
penalty. So
Oh, that's true.
80, 120, 160, 200, 240,
So it's gonna be a
280,
-8.
-7 to your move.
-7 to my move, so I
Yeah.
can't move.
No.
My parry
It's too
is
heavy
5.
to carry,
It's
basically.
too heavy. We're dragging his ass. Can we have it?
Pace though, or?
Pace.
Yeah.
I still
So,
have a pace of 10.
so we can have it.
So you could
give you
carry
that.
him. No.
We just carry him. No.
No. You could carry him at 3. A move of 3.
What? Why could you use
But we still have
telekinesis?
environmental protection.
Or you could telekinesis him.
I could telekinesis at the same time as she's carrying him.
And lighten the load a little bit.
Join
Kind of,
forces.
Drunk on the boat.
just up his butt, basically.
Yeah, exactly.
I say...
Oh,
Actually, sir, I don't want to leave him.
Okay, so give me a weird science roll.
I know.
Let's see if it works.
Let's do the creepy staring. Why are you being so creepy with your
5?
staring?
Okay.
Don't be creepy.
Especially because she keeps getting slightly closer.
I know.
Yeah.
Her head is suddenly here.
Just right here looking at you. Or yeah, or under the nipple.
Probably, yeah, she'll put her head like right on your thigh.
Right.
Like,
Okay. So you all hustle out of the chamber. Doc and Cuad bringing up the rear.
Literally.
Yes.
yeah.
Oliver just yelling and screaming, "What's going on?
Oh,
what is this?
fuck off."
Who? What? Ah!" Just freaking
He's
out.
pissing me off, actually.
And
Which man?
Of course he is.
And you're about halfway to the well with the ladder
And-
when there's a tremendous explosion from the chamber behind you.
Okay, great. Just keep moving,
Keep
keep
going.
moving.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, the walls are beginning to sort of collapse in on themselves. But you've made it to the ladder, so now we just need some climbing rolls.
Oh god.
Because the whole, Earth is shaking basically.
Yeah.
So, one of us may die.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I didn't want to help this guy. He served his purpose.
Climbing.
We're not going to be able to help him climb.
Climbing.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see.
-2. Okay, so that's a 3.
Climbing.
Alright.
We have to do climbing.
You've got
Yes.
let's see here. Let me see
Climbing
if you get a
is
bonus
strength.
from your.
I'm sorry, a 2 actually because I'm
A 2, even better. All right.
because I'm fatigued.
Yes.
Oh, it's true.
Actually, last time what happened was when we were doing climbing rolls, unless you got a 1.
Double
you-
ones.
double ones.
That's, I was
Yeah.
like, that didn't mean you actually fell though, it just meant you didn't move at all, right?
If you roll 1 or less, you fall. If you fail, you just make no progress.
Alright, I made 11.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm at the tail end.
Right.
I got 6.
6
4.
and 4. Okay, so yeah, Victor, you and Oliver are bringing up the rear, so I'll need another climbing roll from you.
Couldn't we have one of the stronger people behind them to push their asses up, literally?
Not on a ladder like that.
That's-
You'd be more of a hindrance than a help.
Way to go, Victor.
12.
Excellent.
So your cowardice starts to push you like, let's get out.
Adrenaline shot there.
And so you emerge out of a little hole in the ground.
Can we pull Oliver up?
Oliver comes out wheezing and sweating, clutching his ankle. He had to do a three-legged climb.
Oh god.
And
he had to pull himself up by like his arms because his one
good
foot's all...
leg. Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
And a knee, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oof.
And there's two things that you note. First of all,
okay.
Instead of high mountain air, you smell the smell of the ocean again.
What?
And
City's gone.
and well, no, you see Richmond in the moonlight, and you see all of its residents coming out towards you.
Uh-oh.
With torches.
No!
What?
Oh my gosh.
Alright, guns out, guys.
And,
What about Oliver?
And so I think we'll leave it off there.
No! I know we have to, but
Beautiful.
fuck me. Oh my god.
Yep.
And pitchforks, I guess.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
They're a little far away,
they can
but
just go-
we can go.
Now.
I'm sorry, I'm in such a foul mood
So
right
they're
now.
just still possessed by brain cells?
I don't see
Wonder.
how they
We
could
don't know.
Coming for you.
Why are we by the sea?
Well, I think they're
That's what I
brainless
wanna know.
now, so they don't.
Yeah, they have no brains.
So maybe they're zombies.
Zombie types.
Maybe they're just, reset to the closest, common denominator.
Well, I guess we're zombies now. Thank you.
Interesting. I'm not pleased.
This does not please me.
That was exciting.
Very good game, everybody.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you. I got it. Here, I can grab the glasses. Wait, we're all helping each other.